Happy New Year, everybody! Slightly Off Topic crew is here with the Wednesday's Knightwatch, episode 31. The one where we're all sick.
Yeah.
I am your host, the real Ant-Man. With me tonight, I have E-Tup.
What up?
King Black Cherry.
What's going on? We're
So,
all sick.
Yeah, we got the 2019 bug.
Yeah, like...
Good thing we're not 76 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
ouch.
Oh,
Too
wow.
soon?
Way too soon.
Way too soon.
Way too soon.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay, anyways, let's start out with completely bad news for 2019. How about that? We'll just start off with the worst of the worst. So, I know you guys that join us frequently. We had a fourth member occasionally. He did a lot of stuff on the YouTube channel. And he would join us sometimes to the podcast. Well, you know, life happens, and we decided we're all going to go separate ways. We definitely, there's no bad blood. We're all cool. But, you know, he's welcome back anytime he wants to join us. He can jump in, talk with us on the podcast. Ryan Raymond will be no longer with us, but hey, we're the ones that you love, guys. So we're here every week, you know. Just keep checking back in if you guys want to, you know, have a shout out to Rhino, say thanks for, you know, joining us and whatever, and just kind of give him a sign off. You know, just saying, man, you're always welcome back on the show, brother. I'm always up for a good argument, you know, even though I'm always right.
Hey, you guys do argue a lot.
Hey, you know.
But you know what?
It's entertaining.
At the end of the day, it was entertaining, especially with the fact when both of you guys were like sitting there and debating while at work. When I was working for you guys at GameStop, that was, and then sometimes he would go home angry and pissed off and leave early.
No reason to be angry.
And to Sarah, who actually asked me a question, yes, this is the Just Bring It shirt. Yes, The Rock.
From The Rock.
From The Rock, yes.
And this is the Just Black Panther shirt from...
And this is the Macho Man.
So let's talk about Macho Man. Let's talk about... the interviewer of the Macho Man.
Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. You know, or Mean, by God, woo, Gene, Oakland. Yeah, it's sad that today he died at 76 years old.
You have a personal story you could
I do have a personal story. So, I used to work at a steakhouse in Sarasota. I'm not going to mention it because I'm still associated with them. But, anyway.
You don't want people to come and see where you work?
Well, this is one in Sarasota, not the one in the...
Okay.
But so I used to work in this steakhouse in Sarasota, and Mean Gene used to pop in every once in a while. He used to kind of be a regular, and he used to go to the bar and have his vodka and I think vodka martini or whatever. He used to have that and all that stuff. And I mean, I'll be honest. I remember because I think one time I used to work with a couple of guys, and they were wrestling fans too. And I went to one of the guys. Is that Mean Gene Oakland? He's like, yeah, it is. I'm like, oh shit. I was actually starstruck. You know, to say that. And I honestly bought him, like, I wanted to kind of told the bartender I bought him a drink, but I want to be anonymous because I don't want him to know about it, you know. And so I bought him a drink and all. Mean Gene. He's like, oh, thanks, you know. Like, I didn't tell him who he was. I should tell the bartender, tell him it was me, but I never got a chance to say that. But I wish I had the courage to actually go up there and say, hey, Mean Gene, thanks, you know, because you had such cool memories of you interviewing Hulk Hogan and Macho Man and all these other wrestlers, but I never had a chance to.
I mean, did anybody in wrestling really have a better commentator voice? Or like voice?
Oh no, he had
like I mean, when you hear Mean Gene, it's like he sounds like what you would expect a interviewer or like a commentator to sound like.
I mean, for me, the younger of those three, I always remember Jerry the King Lawler.
Yeah.
That's what I remember wise, and even
and with Jim Ross.
With Jim Ross, and then like,
by God, he's broken him in half.
But like even now with like, I mean, Michael Cole sucks. I'm sorry,
he does.
he does. But like,
I miss The Rock making fun of Michael Cole.
Yes,
yeah, so he used to make fun of him. He used to make fun of him all the time.
But it's like one of those things. Like I don't remember Mean Gene that much. Like when I was growing up, I remember seeing him in old clips and whatnot, but I didn't actually really know who he was.
Well, I mean, if you've seen the WCW Nitro in that time too, he was still interviewing. Like he was doing like Macho Man.
It was very, very rarely for me because I was like, I mean, I was in growing up age where in fact like I got a WCW Nitro, the video game on PlayStation 1. Oh yeah, shout out to that. And then like that was fun and went out, but I never really remember his voice. Yeah. Because I really didn't understand because I was like, oh my God, I'm playing as Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
So, I mean, That's just me.
No, it's just funny though, because like he used to like every time like it's mostly famous. Like Hogan was like, "Let me tell you something about Mean Gene" and all. That's how he used to pretty much announce Hulk Hogan, because he used to interview Hulk Hogan all the time, and he used to interview Macho Man and Ric Flair and all the big stars and all that. So he was pretty much the go-to interviewer of those wrestlers at that time, and even like he continued in WCW also later on. But yeah, he actually used to be resident in Sarasota.
Really?
So he lived there for years in Sarasota.
Probably has a winter home there.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure because he was there all the time, and like I said, I used to see him at the steakhouse in Sarasota.
I mean, you kind of just let it slip.
Not in front.
Yeah, well. But it's cool though, and a couple of friends also that I know used to talk to him, and they were kind of sad about it. So yeah, it sucks, man. But like I said, thanks for the memories. It's kind of one of those things where like it sucks too, because growing up watching 80s wrestling or even 90s wrestling, a lot of the people from that time is pretty much past.
Yeah.
A lot of those wrestlers passed away. I mean, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior, Roddy Piper, Andre the Giant. I mean, you can name it. British Bulldog, Brian Pillman.
Speaking of British Bulldog, dude, I was like watching the Edge and Christian show for some reason.
Yeah.
And like, dude, they were showing the Beach Blast.
Yeah.
Like segment.
Yeah.
That was like the worst segment ever.
Are you talking about him and
Sting, yes.
Versus Vader and Sid Vicious?
Yes. What in the world was that?
Oh my goodness. They had some really terrible stuff at that time. Like, oh my goodness.
We got some comments up.
Yeah.
Bill Stanford, the guy who worked with Hey Bill, he says he was a pioneer in the rock and wrestling era.
Oh, he was. Yeah, definitely.
And then Crystal Hunter says he was seriously a favorite of mine.
Yeah, he was definitely a pioneer in the rock and wrestling, because at that time, and they call it rock and wrestling because I remember, I think this is right beginning when they started doing WrestleMania.
That was with Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah, Cyndi Lauper and all that. They had a connection with Cyndi Lauper and all that, and Captain Lou Albano.
Yeah.
And also, I think they actually showed MTV at that time when it just started out. They actually showed a wrestling match. They showed Piper versus Hogan, I think I want to say.
So they even had Mr. T involved and stuff like that. It was more of a pop culture phenomenon at that time. It was really Hogan. I'm not a fan of his in-ring work, but what Hogan did to put wrestling in the primetime and in front of everybody in the 80s, between him and Vince, their visions. And just kind of building it there, and they really moved wrestling into everyone's home.
Yeah. Well, it's funny too. Like, I feel like WrestleMania, the first one, was more of a spectacle, because I think in that one they had Liberace, Muhammad Ali was like the guest referee, Cyndi Lauper, Captain Lou. I forget who the other celebrities were. They had I think. They even had what's his name? Who's that? The general manager from the Yankees. Billy Martin.
Yeah, Billy Martin.
Yeah, he got fired all the time.
He was a manager, not
a manager. Yeah. But he used to get fired all the time. Billy Martin. I think they even had him there for WrestleMania, the first one. But later on, I think wrestling, the wrestlers actually sold it, because I remember by the time that Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan fought in WrestleMania 3, wrestling became so huge at that time. They didn't need celebrities in order to help it out. It already became a spectacle of his own. So I think at that time, and like I said, Mean Gene really solidified that whole interviews and thing. So
and one cool thing too, before we move on to the next topic about going into WrestleMania 3, like you were talking about, is with WrestleMania 3, you really had a really good wrestling match in that one with
Macho Man
and Steamboat.
Yeah.
And then you also had really good storytelling in the Hogan and Andre the Giant match.
And I want to say, though, that match, it's so funny, because I always hear about that match. It wasn't a good match when you watch it, because everybody remembers that being great, because when he slammed...
It's not, but it's a good story.
It's a good story. But at that time, Andre the Giant was so,
Oh, yeah, he was so, he was... I hate to say he was on his deathbed, but he almost was.
Yeah,
at that
it said he literally was in crutches or something like that. Like when the whole ramp, the whole thing they did to bring him to the ring. That's because of him, because he couldn't walk. He couldn't walk all that long distance. So it was sad actually, because everybody remembers. They don't remember Andre the Giant. Like, I look at old footage back in the day, he was a really good wrestler, but because of his condition, which was he kept on growing. It's I think his thyroid gland or whatever, it just kept on growing. Like Big Show had the same condition, but he had an operation, so they got that fixed.
Yeah.
But for Andre, he never got the operation, so he died 43, and because of that, so that sucks, man.
Crazy. And before we move on, Bill made a comment that says, "Now we went from that, now we moved to from there, and now we're at Vanna White."
Vanna White.
Kind of make a joke because like Dana White and Vince McMahon.
That's pretty funny.
All right. Any last thoughts, or I think we're done, right?
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Mean Gene.
And the second,
I have no idea who this is.
Well, I know Super Dave Osborne, actually his real name is Bob Einstein, but he's better known as Super Dave Osborne. Like he used to be this. It's a kind of a ripoff.
It's a comedy shtick.
It's a comedy shtick. It's kind of make a homage or a spoof of Evel Knievel. Yeah, spoof of Evel Knievel from back in the day, because Evel Knievel used to do these stunts and he used to always get hurt. So Super Dave, every time he did a stunt, he'll get hurt.
Yeah.
Like he'll be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this stunt. I've done this before. I'm really good." And then somehow he'll get crushed or like.
So pretty much he's back then's Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah. But I mean, it was, of course.
Well, it wasn't real though.
It wasn't real.
It wasn't,
like when I was a kid, I thought it was real. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But it's like this dummy. Like literally, you see this dummy get crushed or whatever. Like it was like this. Like for instance, he had this. It's so funny. Like he had this. Like he was on this bullseye board going to spin it around. He has this Native American shooting arrows at him, and this Native American actually shot arrows at him. Like literally did that. It's like he's like, "Holy shit!" It's like, I'm in a lot of pain right now. Somebody please get me to the hospital. Like it's just funny. Like, or he had this like wrecking ball where he had like, "Oh, I'm gonna put a blindfold, and as soon as I say go, this wrecking ball, I'll dodge this wrecking ball." And literally this wrecking ball just smashes him right in the chest or whatever. So of course this is all like, it's like some dummy and all that, but it's just funny. All the stuff they did, but also he was
later on he did Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, it's Marty Funkhauser. So and I love that show. By the way, if anybody hasn't seen Curb Your Enthusiasm, go watch it because it's hilarious.
The more adult Seinfeld.
It's the more adult Seinfeld.
It sounds like a more adult.
It is.
I've never seen it, but it sounds like it.
It's from the same creator as Seinfeld.
Yeah, it's the same guy who wrote Seinfeld.
Gotcha. It sounds like exactly the same.
No, it's just funny though, because like just talking a little bit about it, like he pretty much plays himself, Larry David. And he has his agent and all these people he interacts. But it's funny, like his agent, the agent's wife or whatever, like he hates him. Like he's like, "Larry, you piece of shit." He's like, she'll just always cuss him out like for no reason. Or like, I don't know, he does something stupid and he'll just cuss him out. It's just so funny though. But definitely worth watching. But yeah, he has also played Marty Funkhauser. And yeah, I mean, it sucks that he passed away too. Cause
it's crazy. We got...
They both died, and they both passed away at 76. Both me, Gene, and Marty.
And there was another celebrity, but I never heard of that passed away at 76.
Like we even looked it up, but like none of us knew who it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was a singer, and they were on some captain and finale show.
Dragon, I believe, something like that.
Yeah, but crazy. Three celebrities today all died at 76 years old.
It is crazy.
Way to go, 2019.
I know, that's right.
Starting off with a bang.
Start off with a bang. Alright, see you, Dave.
Let's talk about something a little happier. Well, I guess it's happier in a sense of if you don't mind waiting.
I'll be honest, a lot of people are not happy about that it's that long, honestly.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. If you waited, you skipped a year. You skipped last year. Okay, cool. But I expect you to come in, like, May, like, latest May, April, March, around that time. But no, you
can't come out in April.
You can't come in April because of Game of Thrones.
Exactly, you can't come out in May.
But wouldn't that be freaking awesome though? Have that competition?
You think?
Maybe.
But what's going to come out in July? Nothing ever comes out in July.
You never know.
And it's like a long 4-day holiday weekend.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Not that weekend, is it?
Yes, it is. It is.
That weekend.
Yeah, but it's only like 2 hours out of your time.
But like you say, why not May? You're about to say Avengers, right?
And Detective Pikachu.
But in all honesty, I think the reason why they did 4th of July is because this takes place around 4th of July, so it makes sense.
I get that, I understand that, but I'm pretty sure they just shoehorned that in.
Yeah, they probably did. I think
The announcement trailer's on New Year's, which is kind of hilarious. But it coincides with the trailer.
Yeah,
I think that was more of the fireworks and all.
Well,
that
I mean, the last season 2, like it came out
Halloween.
It was Halloween.
Yeah,
and that's
so did the first season.
Yeah, I mean, it came out October 28th. I remember season 2 on like the weekend of Halloween, so it made sense. And that's I feel like this is the reason why they did that 4th of July. I mean,
I think they should just waited.
Yeah, I mean,
this was a Halloween TV show that you watch on Netflix. That's what it was to me. I'm pretty sure that's what it was to a lot of people.
They need to change it up, though. I mean, they can't just keep on doing the same stuff, like make it Halloween-esque every. Well,
it seems like from the picture now, we actually have a relationship with
Evan
and Mike.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is cool. Which they're definitely hinting from the last episode.
Yeah.
So that's really cool and all that. Oh, my bad.
You're good.
But
I don't know. I'm game for a 4th of July weekend. Honestly, there's nothing on TV besides baseball at that point, and
I agree.
And there's never anything to watch in July.
I think I want to say
yes, movies, but that's different.
I think the first season came out in the summer too, didn't it?
No.
You sure?
Halloween. Yeah.
Halloween, the first season.
Yeah.
If it came out in the summer, it would have been like late August.
I think it came out. But I could be wrong. I'm just saying. But
I'll do my research.
There you go. He'll do his research. But announcement trailer was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
The poster's awesome. I'm excited.
I'll be honest, man. Here's my thing. I really love this show. It's a great show. I just hope.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I was wrong. July 15th.
It did come out in July?
Yeah. That's weird. All right.
So it's a July show.
Well, July.
Never mind.
Julyer.
I thought it came out.
It's all good.
All right.
But what I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, I just hope they don't. I really care for this show, but I hope they don't do some of the same stuff they did in the previous seasons. I hope
they just go all in with going into the
Upside Down.
That in the other characters, the 11 and the 13. Go all in. Don't tease it in one episode. Like, if that's the direction you're going, go all in.
Yeah, I think they really need to open that box.
And stop making, what's-his-face pass out for the whole season.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see Will's acting chops. Maybe they were building him up a little bit. Maybe he's a little green. Maybe that's why they're like, just act passed out for the whole season now, Will.
Yeah, I agree, though. He can't be the victim this season again. He has to kind of be, like, pretty much, like, throughout the whole season.
I'll be honest. Why don't they do the mom be the victim?
I mean,
why don't they do one of the parents or the sheriff? Or
does anybody really need to be the victim or anything?
Well, someone's gonna have to be a victim.
But I mean, it doesn't really need to be like them being.
Or wait, you want like the Demogorgons and like those to be like just like them versus the world kind of thing?
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, do we really need like somebody to be stuck in the upside down world or something like that?
Who's to say we don't have a crossover and the sheriff actually got sucked into the upside down? He came out as Hellboy. Spoiler alert!
I doubt that would happen.
I doubt that. I'm just saying though, I honestly think because a lot of people hated like episode 7 of season 2 when they introduced like what was it 8?
That's because they didn't go all in. That's the problem. Like you can't just put the tip in. You got to go all the way in.
But like no, for that one it was the pacing issue because you have built up the episode. And then you end on a cliffhanger, and then you bring me lip dick bullshit.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. You just putting the tip in.
I do agree with that. I do agree with that because I remember the previous episode before that, and they were pretty much the Demogorgons gonna attack the sheriff and everybody else. And then you go to that episode, you're like, what the hell, man? I want to see what happens in that.
Yeah, like you feel like you want to just
skip the. It was just bad pacing. It was bad pacing.
They did something even worse though in Ozark. In the first season of Ozark. They did the same thing where they lead you, build you up,
that's right.
And then they freaking go back and show you backstory that you already figured out from all the story that you've learned up to then. It's like, why the hell do I want to see an episode of backstory that you've basically been telling me about the whole season? I don't need to see it happening. You've been telling me it, and I'm just like, get me past this damn episode so I can see what happened. I don't know why they do that shit.
I don't know why either, because it seems to me
every Netflix series has something like that. Though. Even Glow, but Glow's was cool. I really like Glow's episode where they did that because they did the actual show. They did an actual.
But I mean, like show. I said, I think it's stupid when you have a cliffhanger and then you literally show in one episode that has nothing to do with what's going on in the season. And but like I said, I think they need to kind of open that box a little more and show, because it'll be really interesting to see if there's like they had an 8, they showed 8, right?
Yeah.
And it'll be awesome to see some other ones, made some that are evil instead of, you know what I'm saying?
I think 8 was kind of evil.
Nah, she seemed more like somebody who was an anti-hero.
Yeah.
She's killing the bad guys or whatever. Like,
well, that should be the main bad is one of the numbers.
That's what I'm saying, though.
No, I really want to explode it upside down.
I think you can explode it upside down, but the problem is you don't want to have the same trend like you have in the previous seasons, because it's going to get old soon.
Because then, like, okay, so what if this is going to happen? Just saying, what if? What if the fact that this is all going on and whatnot, what if the numbers all decide to team up like freaking X-Men and go down and upside down?
That'd be cool.
That would be awesome.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
But
like,
what if one of the numbers is creating the upside down?
That's what I'm saying, though. I'm just saying, though, they need somebody evil.
I'm too sick to think about that right now.
you need somebody like a person that's evil. Like, to me, having one of those numbers being evil, or having one of the people from that company, corporate, whatever they are, what do they call them, from like the ones who are doing all the,
I don't know,
the government, like,
I know what you're talking about, the electric company or whatever.
Yeah, whatever they are. I mean, you need somebody, maybe a new leader, because I always like I thought Paul Reiser was going to be evil in the last season, but he wasn't. He was just somebody who was just working for them.
Well, Paul Reiser just looks like somebody that should be evil.
Well, I mean, because aliens. When I remember for aliens, I thought he was going to play that douchebag or whatever for aliens. And I was excited for him, but then I realized, he was okay. He wasn't like anything bad. Like, the only one who was really an asshole, like in the last season, was Billy. But even Billy kind of like...
You feel bad for him.
Then you feel bad because his dad is a bigger asshole. Like a bigger asshole, abusive asshole. And you're like, oh man, okay, and I can see why he's an asshole now. So,
we got any comments before we move along?
William said, Bill said, props to Winona Ryder for her comeback, the Travolta of this generation.
Dude, she was great in season 1.
Oh yeah,
so
I agree.
Good. Like, she made
her performance was mesmerizing.
She made me believe about Christmas lights, how emotional Christmas lights were. Yeah. Like, she's holding those Christmas lights and getting all emotional about it. I'm like, holy crap! I actually have a feel for Christmas lights now. Like, it's just amazing. Like, she really sold that whole role, man.
Absolutely.
And then I love the whole, like, she's like looks at, like, I remember Will's like coffin. They're like, that's not my son. It's like, she really sold me that character in season 1. Season 2 she was okay, but season 1 definitely sold me. I think season 2 was more about, I always say, some of the other kids who were actually stole the show, the spotlight in season 2.
Dustin was awesome.
Dustin's definitely one.
Dustin's one. Caleb, well, the actor Caleb.
Lucas.
Yeah.
Lucas was awesome.
Yeah.
Those two characters are like, I love those two characters together. Yeah. Like, every time they're on screen, like, together, they have really good chemistry.
Yeah, but I think I want to say Dustin, Lucas, and Mike. Well, Mike, yeah, he did really well.
I mean, Mike has chemistry with pretty much everyone. You can put him in freaking the new It, and he was like freaking the star of the freaking movie.
Yeah. He is amazing in that. He is amazing in that.
Because he was like, oh yeah, I can start cussing now. I'm not into Stranger Things. Bet, watch this. But we have a couple of comments. Sarah says, I really need to watch this. Nicole says, nice t-shirt, Aunt.
Thank you.
And then Leah says, I thought the talk show was cool. You guys think they will doing another talk show for the new season?
Oh yeah,
they did like a kind of like a Talking Dead.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, it was called like Beyond Stranger Things or something like that.
Yeah, it was.
That's right.
And it was actually really good. It was really interesting to see them. They went through each episode and explained a lot of the finer details in each of the episodes, and it was definitely pretty cool. Sometimes the directors came off a little snobbish, which that's probably just directors.
Yeah.
But the kids are awesome. Like that, just like seeing that kids' personalities behind the screens too.
Yeah.
They were.
I think that's
really
what
cool.
sells that show too. The kids. Seeing their personalities and the fact that they all seem to be friends, because they always seem to interact with each other and all seem to be cool. Even
whoever the casting director is for this show, I don't know if the directors had anything to say any say on it, but they did an amazing job. Like, there's not really a weak link when it comes to those kids.
My whole thing is, though, I just hope. I don't know how many seasons it's gonna last. I can't see it lasting that long because these kids are gonna get old quick. I mean, they already look old now.
I mean even Millie Bobby Brown. Like, I kid you not, when I saw Aquaman for the past like 3 times, 3 other times I watched it. they were showed the trailer for the new Godzilla, and everyone behind me was like, "Is that the new like Stranger Things? What's going on?" He's like, "What is this?" Like when it starts out and you don't see Godzilla yet, you're like, "Oh, is that Stranger Things? Are they coming out Stranger Things?"
She looks. Well, I guess it looks like Stranger Things with all her being on the mic or whatever. So
yeah, they just honestly they should just film a lot of it now, just like film it and just hold it, just like sit on it and release it later because. Again, like Pete said, like they're never going to be that age again.
No,
and so you're not going to really be able to do it.
Puberty is hitting fast for those kids. And I'm sorry, in the next couple of years, they're going to be straight up grown ass kids, and it's hard to kind of sell that whole show. I mean, you can still sell that show with them being grown up, but it won't be the same.
So when this takes place 9 months after the end of the last one?
Yeah. Maybe, yeah, right?
Or, well, no, the last one ended on Christmas time, so it's about 6 months after?
Probably 6 months, huh?
Yeah. Well, you know what? The NES should be out in America, so we should be starting to see some Mario stuff in this next one.
Is this supposed to be 86? Is this 85?
Yeah, the ball was dropping and it said 85.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and the last one's 84 because of Ghostbusters.
Yes. All right, so 85 and all that. So, and then the next year will be 86, and 86 I'm guessing will be what Aliens? I think came out in 86.
You gotta think about it. Like, are they really gonna come out with this next season? Like next?
Well,
year?
I know 87 will probably be Ninja Turtles.
Probably.
That'll probably be like a huge.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Transformers will probably be coming up soon too.
And yeah.
G.I. Joe.
Oh yeah.
But
if they go that route.
I think, well, they're going to still have pop culture references. Back to the Future at some point, too.
Yeah.
Well, this, I think, supposed to have Back to the Future.
Oh, they have Back to the Future in this one? 85, yeah,
85.
Okay.
I think that's what they did in the summer of 85, because I think it's supposed to be about Back to the Future. So they're gonna
that actually might give way into what the plot line might be.
Maybe.
Ooh. That's interesting, actually, when you think that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
How many episodes, though?
If
it's Netflix, I'm gonna say between 10 and 13.
I think
wasn't the last one 8?
No, it's only 8.
Yeah, last one was 8.
I think it is 8. I think it's 8 again because they reveal.
Really? They're gonna make us wait a year and a half for 8?
The writers have nothing. I don't know. Either way, when it comes out to it, Bill says only thing the organization is known as is Hawkins National Laboratory. And then he says, growing up in the 80s, this show makes me connect even more. And he also says, Secret of the Ooze.
Ooh, Secret of the Ooze?
Yeah.
That was actually 91.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. But, dude, I remember going and seeing Secret of the Ooze in the movie theater. What a great movie for when I was a kid. Definitely doesn't age well.
No, it does not.
No, it definitely does not age well at all. But... I still love the original Ninja Turtle movie though.
The first one still holds water, but the second one does not.
The problem I have with the second one, and there's still some great stuff in there, like there's Raph. Yeah, a little too Raph. But I think there's too much fighting with like stuff that's not their weapons.
Yeah.
Like I remember the beginning scene, like they're like grabbing sausages off of like a stand and like hitting and Michelangelo's using that instead of his nunchucks.
Yeah.
Like I want to see them I'm not like bloodthirsty, but I you're ninjas, use your damn weapons.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to see
sure.
I don't want to see like what's the word I'm looking for, like comedy.
Yeah, it was more comedy.
Oh, it was definitely more
sausages
comedy.
and
I believe it's 8 episodes, guys.
Whimsical.
Whimsical, whatever.
I believe it's 8 episodes for season 3 also. They're all 8 episodes.
8 episodes. That's so wet. That's so weak, man. All right. So, do we have any other comments before we move on from Stranger Things?
Besides the ninja rap, nope.
Go ninja, go!
I just hope it's really good, like the previous seasons.
Yeah, me too. Anything, Chris?
Nope.
All right. So, the video games of 2019 that we are looking forward to, or we're talking about them all?
Just big games.
Big games.
Big games that are supposedly coming out in 2019. Some may get pushed.
I'll let you guys know if they are or they aren't as we go through this list.
All right.
Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown.
Definitely coming out this year.
Definitely coming out this year.
It has a release date, January 18th. For PS4, Xbox One, and PC. All right. Yeah. Ancestors, The Humankind Odyssey.
I don't even know what that is.
Me neither.
From the creator director of Assassin's Creed and Assassin's Creed 2. Looks like it's garbage. Alright. Animal Crossing, to be determined 2019. Is it coming out this year?
No.
Absolutely.
Switch? I don't think so.
Absolutely.
It's coming out this year?
Absolutely coming out this year. And I might even say that if it doesn't launch before March, which is totally possible, even though they haven't showed a single clip of it, it will be the fall title.
I have no doubt it will be a fall title.
Here's the reason why I say it might even launch before March. So Nintendo's fiscal year ends at the end of March. They want to sell 20 million units. If they release that game in Japan on March 1st, they'll sell all 20 million units on between March 1st and March 31st.
Is that popular in Japan?
Oh, absolutely. The last one for the 3DS has sold 13 million copies.
It's funny how they didn't have an Animal Crossing for like the consoles for like since
the Wii.
Since the Wii.
Wii.
That's crazy.
Wii.
Yeah.
Is that really that crazy? They only had the Wii U between.
Yeah,
that's true.
And Wii U didn't really last that long.
Yeah,
I guess it wasn't that like.
No, it's not that crazy, but to me, the series has traditionally done huge numbers. Now, depending on the content of the game, which Nintendo really hasn't had a miss with a major franchise in a while.
No.
Honestly, this game could sell between 15 and 20 million copies. And this will move units. I'm telling you right now.
Okay.
More likely.
People sitting on their... And this is a game that's a huge demographic of females that play this game.
Yeah.
So that's going to attract people that might not have a Switch at this point.
Okay.
It will be 2019. Though.
2019. All right.
I guarantee
heard it first. 2019. Well, wait a minute. What is fall of 2019?
I'm saying fall.
I'm saying it's possible they'll release it in the first half of the year.
That soon?
Yeah.
Even though they haven't released any.
Doesn't matter. What do you need to see? What do you need to see on Animal Crossing that's going to be a sell or an unsell? We know the game's gonna. We know what the basic game's gonna be.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you want that Animal Crossing, you're gonna get it. Now, I don't know what the new features will be, and I don't think that would. No matter what the new features are, I don't think that's gonna persuade somebody that was gonna buy it either way to get it or not. So,
I mean, they have like what's her name, Pauline, and the new Pauline.
Isabella.
Isabella, thank you.
Man, Samsonite, you were way off.
Whatever. Isabella, Pauline is. I'm thinking of the.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong, thank you. But Isabella, they have her in a character in Smash, so... And I remember when they introduced her, they had this whole, like, kind of like... It looked like Animal Crossing, a new Animal Crossing game. So,
well, it was.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, like, they're probably in the works.
It'll be out.
We'll see.
Anthem, February 22nd.
Has it gone gold?
No.
It may get delayed, but it'll be this year.
It will be this year, yeah.
Okay.
There's 2 PS4 demos coming out for it soon.
Oh, I'm looking forward to playing it.
I think a single player and a multiplayer.
Probably end up being the same thing I played. Battletoads, to be determined, 2019. For Xbox One and PC.
What, are we talking about just a brand new game?
Yep.
Yeah, I would say let me see what we hear about the next Xbox system prior to E3.
Okay.
This game will either be shown at E3 and released later this year, or if we hear rumblings of a new Xbox, they'll hold it for the new Xbox.
Okay. Code Vein, to be determined, 2019 for PS4, Xbox One, PC. The comparison is cliche at this point, but it's not unfair to say that Code Vein can be likely summed up as a JRPG Dark Souls.
Who's making it?
Doesn't say
here. I haven't heard of it. I haven't seen anything. I'll say it'll come out this year because it's a third party game. But I haven't really seen or heard anything about that one yet.
All right, Control, to be determined, 2019, PS4, Xbox One, PC, from Remedy.
It's been long enough since Quantum Break. It'll be this year.
Yeah.
Is it going to be in the same vein as Quantum Break?
It seems like the trailers that they showed out. Seems like it's going to take place in kind of like the world.
I'm okay with that as long as they make a better game out of it.
It's not like TV seasons in it. That'll be fine.
Yeah, I agree with that. It was an okay game. I had a few minor issues with it.
Crackdown 3, February 15th.
Definitely coming out this year. You could already pre-download it.
Really?
Yeah. If you have the Xbox Game Pass, you can go pre-download it right now.
So technically, they went gold and.
It's gold, yeah. Oh, for sure.
Why would... That makes no sense. Anyway. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel.
That'll definitely be out this year.
June 21st release date. What do you think about it? Are you gonna get it for the Switch?
You know, I've been playing Crash 1, and I don't know what I was expecting, but it looks nice graphically, but the gameplay is not very good. I don't know if that's how it was back in the day. I'm sure it was, but yeah, it's.
Is that the remake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels very dated. Like you're running away or towards the screen a lot, and I don't know.
That's the
just
classic
bad camera angle kind of thing, right?
Yeah, you can tell it's a very intro to 3D gaming.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not horrible, but you can tell it's dated.
Yeah.
I hope that they now in a world where you have a Mario Kart 8. I'm just gonna throw this out there. I hope it's a reboot, not a remake.
I'm pretty sure it's a reboot. I'm pretty sure it's a remake.
But they better give it a little extra polish.
Oh wait, the Bandicoot saw a major revival. Blah 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 blah. Turn to high gear with new assets, content, and online play. So pretty much.
Well, they're if it's online play, they're definitely putting a little bit extra spit shine on it.
Yeah.
So well, I think it's a wait and see for me because of Mario Kart, but I think I would be willing to give it a try.
Yeah,
if it gets decent reviews.
It depends on how much it costs.
Yeah, that's
the selling part. Yeah. If it's 40, maybe. And it depends how good it is.
I'd say 30.
30?
Yeah, I'd say 30. For me.
30 will be definitely.
Yeah, I'd say 30 for me. All right, moving on. Days Gone, April 26th, PlayStation 4. The only freaking PlayStation game that actually has a date. So, damn sure the game better come out.
That and the one you'll get to later will both come out this year.
Dead or Alive 6. I mean, who plays fighting games?
Dead or Alive 6. That'll definitely be out this year.
Yeah, February 15th. Devil May Cry 5.
That will definitely also be out this year.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a release date on it and everything.
Okay.
I doubt this is coming. I really doubt it.
Okay.
Dreams.
No.
Is Dreams ever going to come out?
I don't think so.
Is Dreams... But, I mean, let's be honest. Is Dreams ever going to come out?
Is that the game from, like, the Saturn or whatever?
No. There
is
a game from Saturn called... Is it Dreams? Or is it just Dream? It was from Sega. And it was like, you played like this like floating clown looking guy.
Yeah.
And you like go through the sky.
Yeah.
You sure you're not...
Oh, no. It was called like Dreams. Or Dream. It was one or the other.
Okay, Dreams is made by Media Molecule.
No. I know the one that does Little Big Planet.
Yeah.
There is that one as well. But no, I'll look it up, dude. I'm telling you, there was something on the Sega Saturn. There was a game.
Saturn or was it Dreamcast or whatever?
That's weird.
Supposedly that.
I think it started on the Saturn.
Yeah, did it?
That's weird. All right.
But yeah, that game's been in development for what, 4 years now?
What's it about anyway?
Yeah.
No one knows.
Yeah.
Oh.
Exactly.
Who's
It's
making
pretty much Media Molecule.
The ones that do Little Big Planet.
So pretty much they'll come up with their own like little story, and then you can actually make levels and whatnot on your own, kind of thing.
Oh no, we'll see.
Seems more like a more intense version of
Little Big
Mario Maker.
Oh, Mario Maker.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let's go here. Far Cry New Dawn, of course, that's coming out. February 15th.
Far Cry Fallout.
Yeah, Far Cry Fallout. Gears 5. To be determined, 2019.
I think this falls in line with Battletoads, like I was saying. If we hear rumblings of a new Xbox, they're both going to get delayed.
Yeah.
Though to me, I feel like Microsoft has packed it in, and they're just saving up for.
So you said Gears will be like delayed from the.
But make it a launch title. Why would you release it at the end of the life?
But why not have Halo at that launch?
You could. Why not have both?
True.
I think they need something.
They need something like that though, where they. I mean, okay. Here's the thing with Xbox though, is right now every first party title we're getting day one.
Yeah, I get that, but like it's they need to sell systems.
Yeah, they need more than Forza. That's definitely no joke.
They need to sell systems, and like to be honest with you, if they came out with something at the end of 2018, I would have bought a system just to play that game.
If they come out with Gears 5 in September, are you buying an Xbox?
Lukewarm on it.
That's what I'm saying. But if they came out with a new Xbox and Gears 5 in September,
I'd probably still skip it because I didn't play Gears 4 that much. I'd rather play Halo than I'd rather play that, to be honest with you.
I don't know, man. It's tough. They need
or bring out your other freaking 5 studios that you like bought.
Yeah,
and, like come up with something and show something. You're like, hey, yeah, this is a launch title for our new Xbox.
I gotta admit though, man, Game Pass is awesome. Oh, yeah. Like Game Pass to me is the best thing they've done this gen. But the one controller they made, that thing's awesome. But to me, like to push gaming forward and to take us to the next gen, to me that they're the what do you call that controller?
The Xbox Elite one?
No. The one that it helps like handicapped people play it.
Oh,
like
yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
like
that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, like so, like
tech wise, they are out there. They are above like Sony in that. I'll say that they're like further ahead with that. But as far as with the game wise and content for like the players and all that, they're really lacking. So it makes it seem like the fact like I'm buying this system to play a game that I can already play on my PS4.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. But they have that interactive controller, and then to me the Game Pass though, the way that they the pricing is awesome.
Yeah, because I mean they just had one for like $40-$50 you can buy for like a year.
Yeah. And that's less than the cost of one game. And let's be honest, you get every single Microsoft published game for the year on day one.
Yeah.
But not only that, but the way that they release titles on it. Now I know some people might not like it, but they sprinkle titles on it, and to me that is the absolute best way to do it because
you don't want to like all fully loaded. Like, hey, here you go.
Yeah. Here's like, dude, I like the PlayStation Now concept. It's a little overpriced.
Yeah.
But they do that. They say like, oh, we just put 60 new games on there. Who the hell's gonna go cycle through 60 games? No, see, like Xbox, they just released another one the other day, Strange Brigade, which it got okay reviews and it's been out, but it's still a $50 game. But they're like, oh, boom, it's on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Now, and it's a 4-player co-op game. So like, those are the best games to put on Game Pass because everybody could afford that. Everybody can go download it, and it's. I really think like that's. To me, Game Pass is the Netflix of video games. Yeah. And I would really like to see Sony get more in line of pricing with that with their PS Now, and I'd love to see Nintendo do something along those lines as well.
We'll see. All right. Jump Force, of course, is coming out this year. Kingdom Hearts 3, of course, is coming out this year.
It's like this week. Or not this week, but like
29th.
Close.
Yeah. Luigi's Mansion 3.
Will be this year.
You think?
Absolutely.
Alright.
So then, I'm going to take a step back and say Animal Crossing will be in June. Or July.
I actually think, Chris, that's probably the most accurate one, because I think Luigi's Mansion's going to be fall.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But more like Halloween?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Good selling point.
Yeah.
June might be off because I think that I have Marvel Ultimate Alliance out in June.
Yeah, that might come out.
Or March. Or May. How close do you think they want to put that with the Avengers movie?
Not that. I mean,
it has to be pretty close. Let's be honest, guys. You're gonna have billions of people going and watching this movie.
It's
and then you go home and now.
Or it's either that, or they're gonna wait till it comes out on DVD for it. And that'll be August.
I think it's too late. I think you need.
I don't think it's too late.
I think you need to do it while the movie's hot. Because you'll still have the game available when the DVD releases. But I think you gotta go. You know what I would do? I'll be honest with you. Release it the week before the movie, and give a freaking free ticket with every purchase of it.
That's bold.
That's
why
very
not?
bold.
But why not? Like,
I mean, almost like everyone else does. I mean, I did it for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse if you bought the cereal.
Yeah. Give the money cash with it.
I'll be honest, you don't need to do that for like.
You don't, but no, you're not. You're not doing it to sell the movie. You're doing it to sell the games.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure. Like, I could take for instance, since I work at a grocery store, they had advertisements for Jurassic World and cereal. Everyone's going to go see that movie.
Yeah,
it doesn't really matter.
You're selling the cereal.
You're selling the cereal, and like also as well, they had Spider-Man tickets on there as well for the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah, which people saw that movie.
Yeah.
Because of the fact they heard the reviews and how well it was received, and people wanted to go see it regardless of the fact it was on the cereal.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like when they release the Blu-rays and stuff like that. They'll put not when they release the Blu-rays, but like 2 years later when they're like, say when Spider-Man Far From Home comes out later on, they'll put movie cash in the Homecoming boxes to try to sell more of the Homecoming.
Yeah,
that's true.
Like freaking now, you can buy the Transformers movies and the DC movies. Like on Vudu and whatnot, they'll give you like a special offer towards to go see Aquaman or Bumblebee for that.
That's cool.
All right.
Do we have any comments before we move on? Sorry, man. I'm phoneless tonight, guys. So Chris is on comment duty.
Comment duty. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Oh crap! Sorry, guys.
Little delay here.
Game Pass is okay. Hold on. Got some. I just want 5 minutes each in y'all's closet to grab as many shirts as I can.
I got a lot of them.
Joke's on you. Mine are in my drawers.
Mine are in my drawers as well.
Oh, you're just going to get work shirts if you go in the closet.
Wolfenstein Youngblood is what I'm waiting for, says Bill, which could be interesting.
Which one?
Wolfenstein Youngblood.
Oh, I love the Wolfenstein series on the newer ones.
Yeah.
They're great.
Have you played the one on...
I have not played 2 yet. I played Old Blood.
Okay.
And I played the original one. I've not played the Colossus.
They have that on the Switch right now.
They do.
Ryan says Strange Brigade is actually really damn good. Fantastic level.
Ryan who?
Ryan Shiflett.
Oh. What's up, Ryan Shiflett? Thank you for joining us this evening. That is awesome. I'm actually really happy you're here.
Yep. And Leah says not soon enough. They will lose out too much money, and most of the people who will watch the movie anyways.
Alright.
For which one?
I have no idea.
Okay.
So, assuming what we're talking
Marvel, about. Maybe?
Marvel.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay. Back to where I was going. Alright. Are you buying a 3DS game?
I am not buying any 3DS games, so you can keep your Mario,
and Luigi Bowser into
the
side story.
You're not buying it at all?
The last 3DS game I bought, and we all know why I bought it, was Metroid Return to Samus. So,
and how long was that?
That was not last year, the year before.
Oh yeah, so I remember because that was a remake of Metroid 2, right?
And I even, it was funny too because our mutual friend Jeff, like he was even like he's never even beat it and he bought it, but I was like, I told him at the time, I'm like, honestly, I hate buying this game when I have a Switch, and I was literally playing the game while I had a Switch, and I'm like, they should have just made the damn game for the Switch at the same time. Yeah. I'm like, it sucks having to play on the 3DS when I have this nice shiny.
How good was the game, though?
It was awesome, dude. I love Metroid games, and this wasn't a it was a remake of the game, but it was like an overhaul remake of the game.
Yeah.
Okay. It wasn't Metroid 2 Return to Samus on the Game Boy at all. The plot was, the gameplay was completely different.
All right. Moving on. I think that's how you say this. Medieval. Yeah, that's what I meant. PS4 to be determined. 2019.
Won't come out.
Will
not come out.
Metro Exodus, of course, has a February 15 release date. Minecraft Dungeons to be determined. 2019.
Oh no, that'll definitely be out on PC. I don't think it'll be.
It says PC.
I don't think it'll be making consoles this year.
No.
Okay.
Mortal Kombat 11, April 23rd.
Definitely gonna come
out. New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe.
Definitely.
The thing's, it's pre-downloadable right now. So yeah.
That's right.
It comes out on the 11th.
Yeah, definitely.
One Piece World Seeker, March 15th.
Really? One Piece?
Yeah, One Piece.
Really?
Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
That game is going to be awesome. I love the first Ori and the Blind Forest.
No release date yet, though.
It will be this year.
You think?
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure if Microsoft actually owns the studio that makes it. They might.
I think they might have bought it.
They might have bought them, but that game will that if any Microsoft game makes it this year, it'll be that game.
Pokemon 2019.
That one I have concerns about making it this year.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I just have concerns about that one.
Like what concerns?
I think they're gonna milk Let's Go a little bit more. I think they're gonna do a full expansion that adds the
Kanto? No.
Yeah.
Kanto region?
Yep.
Maybe. So they're gonna.
I think they'll milk it, and then I think they'll release that game in the spring of 2020.
So they're gonna delay it.
I think they're gonna delay it, but I think when they announce the delay, At the same time, they're going to be like, oh, here's a full-size expansion to Pokemon Let's Go. We're going to add another 150-something Pokemon.
Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
Well, I mean, that's going to be a huge game when it comes out.
It's going to be a huge game.
Isn't it a Generation 8 or whatever?
It's a new generation.
Yeah.
It's going to have all new characters.
Yeah. So it's going to be a huge game when it comes out. Especially because I don't think they ever had a Pokemon game on the consoles.
Smash
well, release? Now they have, but what was that?
What if they do a Smash release in December?
Possible. But I
don't think Nintendo liked releasing Smash in December. I don't think the game was done until December, though.
But I'll be honest, there's another game I think will be released in that time, too, in which it's been...
What's that, Metroid?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I don't think in December. I think that'll be their fall game.
But that's a big game, though. I think
it'll be like
that's what I'm saying, though. They already have a lot of big games over there for
them. They haven't showed it at all.
I think that game was more likely... Metroid's more likely to appear this year than Pokemon.
And I don't agree with that.
And you have Bayonetta 3 lurking.
Yeah.
Where's that going to come out in the release list?
It's definitely going to come out this year. I think.
We'll see. Psychonauts 2. Did you even play Psychonauts?
I played a little bit of it. It's a platformer. It's a 3D platform. It's good.
No release date. Rage 2, May 14th. PS4, Xbox One, PC.
If Rage 1 was good, I would be excited about this. This does look way better than Rage 1, but I don't know, man. It's I would rather get a new Borderlands.
Yeah.
Like to me, Rage was trying to be Borderlands, and it didn't succeed very well. No. The closest thing we've gotten to probably Borderlands, and it's a little bit off, is probably Dying Light.
Yeah.
Once they added the expansions and stuff, where you can play Rocket League and stuff.
Yeah. That kind of died out. It was so good too.
It was.
It was so good.
And I don't even like scary games.
Oh, was it scary for you, buddy?
Oh yeah, okay, Mister. My 2019 New Year's resolution.
Oh yeah, that's starting actually Friday. But
is that why you're getting the Elgato?
Yeah.
Oh, did you need to get one of the the GoPro cams and have it facing at you so we can see how scared you are during these scenes? Oh my god, it'd be amazing, dude. It'll be like you're on that MTV show. Remember when they used to go in the tunnels and stuff? Oh my god, I'm so scared right now. Dude, it'd be so awesome.
I probably will end up doing it. Shenmue 3. Freaking this game been in development forever.
Shenmue 3 is not coming out this year. Coming out this year.
Has a release date though.
I don't care.
August 27th.
Will not come out this year.
Really?
Yep.
When did Shenmue 2 come out?
Shenmue 2 came out the launch year of the Xbox original system.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Holy crap. Wait, moving on though. Skull and Bones. Ubisoft's.
Oh, okay. Is it going to use the Black Flag engine?
I think so.
Then it could be good.
It could be really good. We'll see. To be determined 2019. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order to be determined.
Who's making it? EA?
EA, yep.
They can suck it.
Delayed?
Just saying.
Delayed?
Team Sonic Racing.
EA delays everything. Team Sonic Racing, yes. Yes, please.
So coming out this year?
May 21st.
Will come out this year, and yes, please. It's Sumo Digital, and they did the last one, and it was awesome.
It's kind of a Mario Kart game, right?
Yeah, it was. Remember the last one, the Transform?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really good game. It's same development.
So you actually like playing that game? It's kind of cool.
It's different. It's different. It's not Mario Kart. That's what.
Is it like Diddy Kong Racing?
No, it's more like a race. It's more like a regular racing game, like almost like you're playing Cruis'n USA.
Yeah.
It's like, I would say it's very arcade racing, but it's racing. It's not a kart racing game.
Okay, gotcha.
So
there's... Go ahead.
It's like you're driving around and whatnot, and then you get to the water park, and then your car transforms into a boat kind of thing, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's really fast, you're trying to say.
It's fast, but it's not... It's not based off of, It's not based off of... You still get items, but it's not based off of who has the best items. It's not based off of who can snake the best around corners and stuff like that. It's actually pure racing.
Gotcha. So yeah, it makes sense too to have Sonic be a racing game.
Yeah, well, it just makes sense to have something different because Mario Kart 8 is the best damn kart racing game.
Yeah.
I don't know if Nintendo could even top that the next time around.
I don't think they can either.
It was literally perfect. So you need to do something different in that market.
I agree.
Tom Clancy's The Division 2, March 15th. Release.
It will definitely be out this year. Whether or not The Division's on Game Pass right now. You don't have it. I would totally play it with you if you had Game Pass to give it one more round before the new one comes out. But we'll see.
Yeah. All right, and then we're gonna end with Yoshi's Crafted World.
Definitely this year.
Spring 2019.
Hilarious. Completely forgot about that one. That's another game.
It's definitely coming out this year.
Man, Nintendo has so many damn titles this
But that's
year.
what I'm saying. Some games might get delayed.
No. Nintendo's... You gotta realize, dude. Xbox doesn't have a lot to announce. PlayStation's not even going to be at E3. This is Nintendo's year to say... How would you say it? I know you said Xbox had a limp dick performance. What would be the vice versa of that? What is Nintendo going to do? Are they going to wave their big
12-inch salami?
their big their big Donkey Kong hammer?
Yeah. The Donkey Kong hammer. I mean, that's what I would say.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's Nintendo's year to actually kind of take because they're really selling a lot of Switches right now.
They are.
I can see them taking over the market this year if they wanted to.
Honestly, if I'm Nintendo, every month I'm hitting a big game. Every single month.
They
should.
Why? Because you know that most of these games are probably done or near done.
Yeah.
And you know the teams are already working on other stuff.
Mm.
And they don't forget, guys. They still have. We can do a Mario Maker remix. Bring that back out. We can do the NES Remix 1 and 2 collection. We can bring this back out. There's tons of stuff that if we want to, we can. And don't forget that we still haven't seen Skyward Sword HD, which I know is probably a real thing because the rumors were way too strong for that one.
Yeah, that was.
That'd be an awesome game.
And Nintendo has stated that they would like to see a new Zelda game on the Switch every year.
Nice. Every year?
Every year. But I think what they're going to do is like a 2D, and then a 3D, and then like that makes sense to me.
Yeah, of course.
Or collections.
All right, anything else?
Now let's go ahead and check the comments before we move on to the movies.
All right.
I'll switch the screen here, but we're going to go ahead and talk about the 2019 movies. We'll go ahead and get your guys' comments in before we move along.
Yeah.
Like your favorite AAF song? No, AAR song. There you go.
AAR.
All American Rejects.
Oh, those are your boys. Those are your boys.
Bringing it back.
Yeah, that was
The rock band.
You remember when we worked at GameStop, and then remember that one song with Neo and what's that one? New Kids on the Block came on.
With who?
Like it was like a New Kids on the Block song that came out like on the TV. You know how the TV.
Yeah.
We had like New Kids on the Block song came out. It's called Single.
Called Single?
Yeah. It had Neo in it. I'll play it for you when the show's over. But
okay. Sing it for me, Chris.
I don't remember the words.
Yeah,
but I
bet you don't.
No, I really don't remember the words. But like, I remember like that coming on, and we were all like sitting like freaking unison, like just singing it.
I bet you we did.
It was like me, you, and Devin at one point. We were all just like singing it. But anyway, all right. We have here Chris King. You need to bring down your VR next time you come down. Sure will. Any new VR game? Any new VR games for 2019? Not that I know of.
Borderlands. That
came
just
out.
Oh, yeah, but it just came out.
In December.
Yeah. It was literally like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because I remember posting something about it. And I actually heard it's really good.
Really?
They said it's really good.
The new Borderlands game?
It's not new. It's 2. It's Borderlands.
But it's on VR.
But it's in VR, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And then Sarah says, which game do you think is going to be the most successful? And which one do you think is going to be the biggest flop this year?
I think Anthem is going to be very successful.
Yeah.
I think Crackdown's going to be a flop.
Oh yeah. Okay. They changed too many directions.
I'll be honest with you. There's too many Nintendo fanboys for any of their games to be flops. but I'm going to tell you which one will be super successful. Animal Crossing is going to be the one that like just it'll sell tons. Luigi's Mansion is going to sell a lot too. Metroid, honestly, could be in the flop category, but I really hope it's not because I really want them to make more. But I'll be honest with you, dude, everything's selling right now on the Switch.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, an indie developer could say, "Oh, here, let me just take my turd I had, put it on the Switch, and it's the highest selling version of the game."
Let me ask you a question though: the Prime games ever were successful?
The first one sold well, and the third one sold okay. Dude, the thing is Nintendo's franchises. When it comes to selling, it's Mario, it's Pokemon, and then it's everything else.
Yeah.
So it like even Zelda, the Breath of the Wild was the highest selling Zelda game of all time. So which that's bonkers to me.
Yeah,
well,
of course.
It came out when the console came out. So I mean,
but even that, like people say, Ocarina of Time is the greatest game. Some people say that's the greatest game of all time. To think that wasn't even the highest selling game. Skyward Sword, or not Skyward Sword, the Twilight Princess was the highest selling game prior to this. But it wasn't that much. That's the crazy part.
Huh.
It's like it was only at like sitting at like 8 or 9 million, which I mean that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. But I mean when we're talking about like Mario Kart Wii, 32 million copies, 32 million. I mean like we're not even talking like that's not even in the ballpark.
No.
But I think it's because like when you think about it, I don't think people like look at Zelda games as something. It only has a certain niche crowd. I feel like.
But it shouldn't.
It shouldn't. Well, I'll be honest.
I'd never played a freaking Zelda game before that one. Honestly, with you.
No,
I played Ocarina of Time 3DS because the fact it came out when 3DS came out, I bought it.
Well, I mean,
the system.
Well, it's funny though because when I used to have Nintendo, I never played Legend of Zelda. I played all the 2D platformers because I thought it just.
Go ahead, Pete. You thought it was for nerds. Go ahead, say it, Pete.
No, it just wasn't something that interested. It didn't. The overhead didn't interest me. It just did not interest me. And then like it came out on Super Nintendo, and it still didn't interest me. But then I remember.
Oh, you missed out on one. Of
I did. Don't get me wrong. I did. But it's funny when Ocarina of Time came on the N64. I really rented it because I remember the hype about it too. Everybody like I reading the I think Electronic Gaming Monthly or whatever.
Honestly, dude, when that game came out, you'd been about 10, Chris.
What?
When Ocarina came out, but like I don't know how into games you were at the time. But dude, that like literally every publication was just like 10. Like it was crazy.
That's why I actually rented that game because I'm like, okay, let's see what the hype is.
I just remember like, I mean, I just had a Sega Genesis then.
Yeah.
My Sega Game Gear. I wasn't even paying attention like anything Nintendo wise. If I saw Nintendo, it was at my friend's house. I'd be like, oh yeah, cool. Let's play like Aladdin or something that was really. Speaking of which,
Aladdin's amazing.
It's amazing, but it was really freaking hard.
Yeah, but that wasn't Disney, dude. That's Capcom.
That's bullshit.
And that's why.
Are you talking about the carpet ride?
Yeah. That freaking.
Oh, dude, I love those old Capcom Disney games,
oh, my
man.
goodness.
They're so good.
But no, go and talk about Ocarina. I remember rented that one weekend, and after that, I'm like literally was sold on Zelda. After that, of course, I got Majora's Mask. Got all those games.
Honestly, dude, like. That game was probably the first game, and I know people probably feel this way about like Skyrim and stuff, and that's why those kind of games are special to them. But that like Ocarina of Time to me was like the first game I actually felt like I was on an adventure.
Definitely.
Yeah,
like because like don't get me wrong, like the over top ones like a link to the Past. I mean, you feel like you're going on an adventure. Even like Chrono Trigger and what's the other Final Fantasy like 4 and 6 on Super Nintendo. You're going on an adventure. But to me, like, this game, even though it's third person, like, you were actually in the forest. You were actually in the sea. You were actually, like, I don't know, like, to me, it just, like, was, like, the first, like, and everything was connected. Like, that was, like, the cool part.
That's why you're right, though. I'm surprised that Zelda never sold that well, considering I thought their games were amazing.
Yeah.
3D games, but...
They sell a shit ton now.
Right, they do.
Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, everything. If you're a game developer, put your damn game on the Switch, because
it will
sell.
They probably will. All right, like so the movies. Oh, I'm sorry. Any more comments?
Yeah, we got a comment from Ryan Shiflett who says Metroid and Zelda are traditionally bigger titles in the U.S. than Japan.
Absolutely.
But Switch may help change that.
I really hope so because everybody knows my love for Metroid, and that is like my favorite Nintendo series, which is crazy considering all the series that they have. But I absolutely love sci-fi. And I love that series.
I'll be honest, man.
I hope it sells well.
I think it will because I'm pretty sure they've been working on this for I don't know how many years, and I'm pretty sure Nintendo.
I don't even know who's making it at this point.
Wasn't it Retro?
No, no.
I thought Retro Games was making it.
No, Retro is not making it.
Oh, what they're doing? They're doing anything?
Their rumor was that they're making that Star Fox / F-Zero racing game.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, well, that was a rumor, but I don't. Honestly, I want to say that Namco was supposed to be making the new Metroid Prime.
That could be it.
Okay, I can see that.
So, I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Movies of 2019, starting off the year this Friday. Escape Room.
It's funny, we're doing that escape room this Saturday.
What time?
6:45.
You want to join us?
I could actually join you.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I could actually do that. All right, January 11th, A Dog's Way Home, replicas The Upside. The Upside is one with Bryan Cranston and Kevin Hart. Looks actually pretty cool.
Actually looks really good.
Yeah.
I actually saw that. I saw a trailer, and I'm like, I thought this was like an old movie, but it wasn't. And I was like, wow, this actually looks really interesting.
Yeah, looks pretty
It's like a drama too, right?
Yeah.
By the way, guys, please tell me you guys seen the picture of The Rock.
Of what?
What?
Dude, you didn't see that? Oh, dude, it's like The Rock with like Charles Barkley and Shaquille
Oh,
O'Neal.
yeah,
and he goes, now I know what Kevin Hart feels like.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dude, I love The Rock when he busts like Kevin Hart's chops. Dude, it's so funny too because Kevin Hart's like a comedian.
Yeah.
And like there's nothing he can ever say to like bring The Rock down. The Rock always freaking tears him a new ass, dude. It's hilarious.
Alright, January 18th. Glass.
Well, this is a movie that
I need to watch Unbreakable.
Yeah,
I will be buying Unbreakable on my Vudu, so you'll need to watch that and Split.
Homework assignments. There we go.
definitely need to watch Split.
We wanted homework assignments. Next week will be Unbreakable,
Yeah.
and the following week will be
Split.
Split.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
Alright. January 25th. The Kid Who Would Be King. And Serenity.
Serenity.
Yeah.
What?
Not Serenity. The
No, not the TV show.
Yeah.
No, this one is with Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The one where like they're trying to kill like her husband or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks interesting.
We'll see. We'll see about it. Then we got the Lego Movie 2, February 8th.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
And then
The first one did really well.
It was good.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
one was
Same
really good.
same makers, right?
Yep,
course.
same makers.
Okay, cool.
Chris Evans.
Chris Pratt?
Chris Pratt, sorry.
I think this is the guys who did the Lego movie, did the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse also.
Yes, they did.
And they also
Those
did,
guys are
Lego
really
Batman.
good. Those guys are really
Lego
good, man.
Batman
They
as
know
well.
what they're doing.
Yep, and also that weekend as well is Cold Pursuit, the last action movie from Liam Neeson.
Supposedly the last action movie.
Supposedly.
Like, he does like so many action movies, even though he's like 60-something or whatever he is.
Yeah. And then you got
He has a great voice, though.
Yeah, oh, he has a great tough guy voice.
Just a great voice in general.
Yeah. If you can just be like...
Remember, I will find you and I will kill you.
Remember at Lego Movie, actually, when he was the cop?
Yes.
That was freaking hilarious. February 14th, Alita Battle Angel.
Okay, that looks
interesting.
That looks like
that is if you're watching the show with us, that is the
right there.
Right there.
Right there.
That is that movie.
Okay, and it's with what's his name? Jeez, I'm real bad.
Christopher
Waltz.
Christoph Waltz.
Christoph Waltz. Marcella Ali.
Something Ali. Yeah.
Ali.
Yeah.
I don't know who the girl is being played by.
I have no idea.
But so it looks kind of like the girl's kind of animated, like CGI character and all that. It's about like androids.
Animated,
like she's an android, but she's supposed to.
Ali is has just like contacts in his eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But she's like an android who's supposed to be this like ultimate battle android or whatever. I tell you what though, there's two ways it can go. It could be a flop, it could really suck, or it could be really, really good.
It was supposed to come out.
So it can't be.
No, it's funny though because movies like this, like they come out. Well, no, it could be.
Is it kind of like Mortal Engines? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Where Mortal Engines was either going to be great or it was complete shit. Like
exactly. That's what I feel like. It's this movie, even though like it's a brand new franchise, and it's could it be really good or could it be really shit?
What do you want to say, Chris?
Okay, so let's talk about what's behind it. All right, you have the creators. You have James Cameron who's producing it.
Oh, this movie?
Yes.
Okay.
You have Robert Rodriguez who's directing it.
He's on and off.
On and off, yes.
He really is on and off.
What has he done? Okay, so I know he does. I know he's done From Dusk Till Dawn. I know he's done
Planet Terror, like
which I thought was the weaker of the two.
Sin City.
It was Sin City, which is great.
Which was great. Like,
the first Sin
one.
City.
First
He didn't do the second one though. He did not do the second one. I don't think.
The second one.
The first one's probably. I'll be honest with you. That's probably my one of. It's hard. I'd say between that, The Crow, and Road to Perdition, probably my three favorite non-Marvel DC
comic
movies.
like
Yeah, because that was like something we've never seen before.
Because I would even say, even though I like Hellboy 1 and 2, I'd say that that's a way better movie than the Hellboy movies.
And he did the El Mariachi trilogy, like Desperado and
those movies to me are like some parts
flicks.
I really like some parts,
good.
but
they're still fun though.
Oh yeah, of course, dude.
They're like the Bad Boys movies.
That's
just fun to watch.
That's what I'm saying though. Like I think
really, I thought the first Bad Boy movie is amazing.
It was.
The second one's good. The first one's great.
The first one is
good.
No. Like the first one is like honestly like one of my favorite Will Smith movies.
Yeah.
Definitely my favorite Martin Lawrence movie. That's not even a question.
Well, you didn't like Blue Streak?
That's a pretty funny movie.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? His TV show was hilarious.
Now, what was it? First Night?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Black Knight or
no, first I was in.
Oh no, you're right. Black Knight.
Black Knight.
You ever see a Jets fan?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
What?
He was wearing like a Jets jersey.
Oh, that's
movie.
awesome.
The whole movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, it's not.
But anyway, Battle Latita could be really good or could be really bad. That's my prediction right now.
Yeah.
I'm actually glad they're making it like a brand new franchise though. But the problem is though.
So is it written just for a movie? Or is it based off of like a graphic novel?
I feel it's based off something.
I think it's based off something.
Okay. That's what I'm thinking too.
Also, I'll say maybe What Men Want. It's kind of like What Women Want back in the day with Mel Gibson and Helen Hunt.
But reverse?
Yeah, but reverse.
So it's a remake?
Who's the girl?
Taraji P. Henson. You may know her in Empire and
Person of Interest. Dude.
Yeah. I'll be honest.
Awesome on Persons of Interest. Awesome.
I'll be honest.
I love her character on that show.
I don't see that movie going far because Men Want, it's pretty simple, man.
Yeah.
It's not that much like women. It's like literally.
What? Food and video games?
Yeah, man. Men don't want that much. Men don't want that much. Let me just tell you something, women. Men don't want that much. Women, it's like a whole new. That's a Rubik's cube, man. I like to figure it out.
Man, you're gonna get some flack, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
Hey, I'm just letting you know.
I'm just being honest.
There's a time to be honest and a time to
just shut your mouth. All right, February 22nd. How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World.
Is that the second one?
Third.
That's the third one.
Third, man.
Looks like the second one to me.
I didn't see the second
one. It's like this one more mature.
Yeah.
It actually looks cool.
Is it still from
DreamWorks Animation?
No. The artist. He does Lilo and Stitch as well. Chris. Oh God, what's his name? Chris Schultz? Is that it? No, I'm thinking.
I'm thinking of Chuck. I'm thinking of the Peanut.
No, isn't it? That's gonna annoy me. I know that it's, but I want to say he did all the artwork in the first. I know he did the artwork in the first one because the Toothless looks just like Stitch.
Oh,
Lilo and Stitch.
Probably is. Probably did it.
Yeah, I was wondering if he's still doing all the animation for it.
March 8th, Captain Marvel.
I will be there.
Yep, I will be there as well.
Definitely. It's funny, I haven't missed a Marvel movie yet, so there's no reason for me not to watch this movie.
Yeah, I've not missed a Marvel movie.
I'll be honest, and I don't see it getting bad reviews. So.
I'll be honest with you, though. I will probably... I want to see Aquaman. If I don't make it to the theater, I'll watch it when it comes out on Blu-ray. If it's as good as I think it's going to be, I will probably start watching DC movies again in the theater.
I'm gonna say
mute that, Pete. Come on, man, mute that. What are you doing?
Watching
Come on.
All right, so I'm gonna say this again about Aquaman. I've seen Aquaman now 4 times. 4 times. 4 times.
All right.
It is a step in the right direction. My parents took my parents. They liked the movie. They thought it was cheesy at times, but it was a step in the right direction.
Okay.
I'm okay with cheesy though.
Yeah, like because some parts in the movie, like when you first see the Atlanteans like on land, because they're wearing some like Power Rangers uniforms. I'm like, all right, maybe they shouldn't have done that, but I like the movie. Other than that,
now is it like The Mummy cheesy?
No. Well, sort of actually.
I'm okay with that. I like The Mummy.
Yeah, sort of actually. It was more.
I could have seen Brendan Fraser as Aquaman.
No.
I could have seen him. Yeah.
See, I'm telling you, man. I could have honestly
a young Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
No, with what they did with Jason and how he played that role, no, I don't see it. But he plays the kind of same role as Brendan Fraser. Not gonna lie, he plays that well. By the way,
I'm gonna tell you something. You don't probably won't want to hear it. I could have seen Nathan Drake as Brendan Fraser playing Nathan Drake back in the day.
Definitely could have seen him.
Yeah,
totally could have seen that.
Yeah,
definitely.
But if that bodes well. So like now he has to be Nathan Drake's dad.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I'll be honest. Brendan Fraser has had good years. Like, hey, have you seen him lately?
I've seen him in Monkey Bone.
No, I'm talking about in the last few years. He doesn't.
Has he even done anything in the last few years?
Yeah, he did that TV show. Like, I can't remember what TV show.
They should make Airheads too.
No, they shouldn't.
Yeah, they totally should.
No, they shouldn't.
Yeah, they totally should. Bring back Airheads.
Oh my goodness.
All right, the week right after Captain Marvel, Us.
That looks really good.
That looks.
Chris gonna be mad at me because I haven't watched the trailer yet.
What?
Yeah, exactly. I said he's gonna be mad at me.
Oh my god, we were watching trailers right after this. All right, so this is the second movie out of the 4 movies that Jordan Peele is doing.
Is it an anthology series, or is it in a related world?
I think it's in a related world.
And this is the Get Out world?
Yeah.
Okay.
This you'll see from the trailer when I show you, but they played a song with it very well.
Oh yeah,
and they edited it so well to the song, even to the point where they made a song very creepy. Like think of the song. I'm gonna say I Got 5 on it. You remember that?
It's an old rap song, like
Which
90s.
one is it?
I got 5 on
Oh yeah, dude, love that song.
Yeah,
so, yeah, it's a 90s song.
Now think of that, but think of it as like a slowed down, creepy beat. Yeah.
All right, I can do that.
Yeah, pretty interesting.
Very, very creepy, actually. But do you know the synopsis of the movie?
No. Oh, besides the fact that
it's like they're copies of the family.
The copies of the family and copies of like other people as well. Because in one part of the trailer, you see a girl who's not part of the family.
Yeah, you're right.
Go after it and kill them or whatever, but no one knows. It's kind of like an M. Night Shyamalan kind of a thing. No one really knows.
It's like the Body Snatchers or something like that. It looks interesting.
Yeah. March 29th, Dumbo.
Definitely, it'll be really good. I think.
I don't know if I'll see it in the theater, but
I won't see it in the theater.
I want to watch it.
It definitely looks good. I mean, I think Disney, their remakes have been done really well and all that. So,
do you think they'll expand on from the animated version? Because the animated version is actually really short.
It looks like it too, because I feel like some of the stuff that showed in the movie doesn't look like. I mean, they have the whole carnival thing and all that, and they have other characters. So yeah, I feel they might expand that a little more.
Because
how long is the movie?
64 minutes.
The original.
Yeah, but I think as long as they get about $1.25 out of it, I think they'll be fine.
Yeah,
like an hour and 25 minutes.
Yeah, but I don't think movies last that long.
What do you mean?
Some movies they want like 2 hours.
Why?
Yeah, Mary Poppins was like almost 2 hours.
But why?
It felt long. I don't know why.
I never went to the theater, and I never went to the theater and walked out saying, "Man, that movie was too short." Like I never, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
Like even like an hour and a half movie, I've never said, "Oh man, I didn't get my money's worth." Dude, to me, if you tell your story in an hour and 30 minutes, tell it in an hour and 30 minutes, and make it compact to what it needs to be.
Yeah.
If you can tell it in that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I would say to me, I've always felt movies are long-winded than ever short.
Yeah.
I've never felt like a movie was too short.
Yeah, I mean, it depends though. I feel like sometimes, like when you watch a movie, sometimes like some movies can feel too short, and you want more. Like Well,
maybe like Batman vs Superman, because you guys always said that. Well, not you guys, but Chris has always said that the extended cut's better. But see, with the non-extended cut, like it might be better. But I walked out of the theater and said, if I had to watch another minute of this goddamn movie,
I'll be honest, man. I was never tempted to watch a extended cut because I think
you know what? I will at some point through this year. I will give it a shot.
Okay.
I will give the extended edition a shot.
You don't even have to pay for it. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, that is the funny thing.
All right. April 5th, Pet Sematary, and Shazam.
Oh my goodness!
I really want to go see Shazam. Pet Sematary definitely has me intrigued because as a kid, that movie freaked me the F out.
I'll be honest though, man. It's hard to top that movie. It's hard to really.
But I really loved that movie when I was a kid, and it really creeped me out. Like honestly, dude, in living up in the Northeast, where everything's like named after Native Americans, like that movie really creeped me out, and like thinking like, man, am I standing on top of an Indian burial ground? And it's just like. Dude, like seriously, I'd never even go near an Indian burial ground after seeing that movie.
I tell you what, it really stands the test of time too when you look at it, because even to this day, there's certain parts of the movie that kind of are creepy, and you know, I'm still kind of like, ew, you know, I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
I just love the topics of the topic of it being about like loss and then wanting to like wanting back what
you haven't seen the original.
It's so good, man.
Yeah, it really is. Well, and that's the same too. Like part of the movie where you want me to spoil it for you?
I mean, you can go ahead and spoil it.
The part of the movie where this family moves to this rural kind of place up in Maine. I would believe it's countryside.
It's Stephen King, so probably
Maine or whatever. Anyway, and
like the son dies or whatever, and they bury him, right? And he comes back.
Well, no. What happens first is I guess a cat dies. So the guy, like this neighbor, was like, "Oh yeah, let's bury him over here and all that. This Indian, whatever, this pet cemetery." And then cat comes back to life.
Yeah.
And he says to him, like, "Hey, have you ever buried a person in there or whatever?" It's like, and he like kind of freaks out. It's like, "Oh yeah, that's probably not a good idea" or something like that, you know. And he kind of made this comment like, sometimes dead is better. Being dead is better or whatever.
Yeah.
Because when they come back, they don't come back the same.
Yeah.
They come back kind of more like.
Kind of gather that from the trailer.
They come back like killer zombies.
Yeah.
So,
I'll see it. I mean, I'm doing reviews for most of the movies we're talking about anyway.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it'll be hard to top that movie off. But I tell you what, if they do, that'd be great because it was great too. They did a great job with like the remake of it.
They did.
Because the first one I thought was scary, but this one they did a really good job too. So
can we take a break and take a look at some comments real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I just don't want to go too far and get too far. I see comments rolling up in there. Just want to make sure we're answering our fans there.
All right. I just wrecked some little kids on Roblox. Leah says. And NCL is the developer with Namco help. Okay. Bahaha, totally thinking of the one with Sinbad. My bad. I don't know what she's talking about.
Probably Shazam.
Probably Shazam. Yeah. Kazam, yeah. Yeah, okay. And then Bradley says, I'm definitely seeing the version of Pet Sematary. Seeing this version of Pet Sematary.
Who said that?
Bradley.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Alright, and then we got April 12th. Hellboy.
You know, it's funny. So, IGN, I was watching IGN today. Showed a video about talking about the original Hellboy versus the new one. The original one's more like Guillermo del Toro's kind of like version of Hellboy because he based it on a couple of graphic novels, but of course it's his own spin. When this one is pretty much like, I guess, the creator of Hellboy, I forgot his name actually, worked with the director in this one to kind of base it more on the graphic novels.
Oh, okay.
So this version of Hellboy should be more based on the graphic novels and all that. So we'll see how it goes and all that. But I hope it does really well. I really love like the first two Hellboys. We'll see how it goes and all that. I mean,
I'll be honest, dude. If Regal doesn't do like a movie pass, I'm probably not gonna be able to see a lot of these movies this year.
Yeah,
dude, there's too many.
It sucks for that movie though because right now it's kind of in a bad spot because I think it has a lot of movies coming up in that month.
Well, I mean, like, it's 2 weeks until Avengers.
That's true.
Well, plus you get Game of Thrones at that time, too.
Yeah, that's true. But, you know, it is rated R. It's a rated R comic book movie. So, to me, that kind of has a different crowd to go watch it.
Yeah. And, of course, like I just said, April 26th, Avengers Endgame.
I don't know if there's a movie I'm more excited about right now.
Well, you know what's funny, though? So, I did a poll the other day, right? And I said, what are you more excited to see, Avengers and Game of Thrones, the last season of Game of Thrones? And most people pick Avengers, which I'm kind of surprised, though. I thought it would be a closer...
We have more Marvel fans than we have Game of Thrones fans.
No, I know, but I thought it would be a much closer kind of battle.
I think it's partially that, but I think that... I'll be honest with you. Once Game of Thrones is here, it's done. And not only that, it's not like it left on a big cliffhanger, Game of Thrones. Like...
No.
Like I'm definitely way more intrigued on how they're gonna pull off Endgame.
I'm more interested in how they're gonna pull off Game of Thrones because I don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen.
That's true.
Because we've seen like the Red Wedding and none of us expected extra shit except for the people who read the books.
But they've been way too tame in the last few seasons.
Yeah, it's been kind of.
I think so.
I think so.
I think they've been way too Hollywood. Like they moved away from.
Well, I mean, they have to because the fact the guy can't finish his damn books.
He's still working on the sixth one.
Exactly.
That should have came out like 3 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. So he can't finish his damn books.
The worst part about it, he still has one more book after that.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. Like he should have just finished off with this book and that's it.
Yeah.
The Winds of Winter, but I mean that's George R. R. Martin. He wants to take his time. He takes his time writing books. So.
All right, Avengers Endgame. All of us seeing it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Opening night, hands down. As soon as the tickets go on sale, I'll go get them.
How about throwing this out there? How about all three of us go see it in IMAX in Sarasota?
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll probably even purchase the tickets for you guys.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
You get reserved seats.
Well, I'll be buying tickets probably for Leah and Avery too. So.
Okay. I mean, I was including them as well.
Oh, okay.
And as far probably Shauna as well. Okay. And Rob. Sorry.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
I'm definitely down, man.
Mr. Nicholas Naimi from Apple wants to do like an event for all of us to go.
Okay. Sounds great to me, man. I mean, that's a movie definitely we're all gonna see. So
yeah.
That opening night. So there's no like ifs, ands, buts about it. I mean, that's the movie everybody wants to see and all that. So
I'll actually probably plan on getting out of work early that night then.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah.
I'll take the day off for that.
Yeah, I'll even think about that too.
May 10th.
Excuse me.
Pokemon Detective Pikachu.
I'll be honest with you. I'll probably go see this movie in the theater.
Yes. I really love the trailer.
Yeah, dude, you know what's crazy? I've been telling this guy I work with to go watch this damn trailer, and he will not watch the trailer.
Why?
I don't know. He for some reason he thinks it's gonna be cheesy, and I'm like, dude, I promise you, watch the damn trailer. It looks amazing.
Oh
like,
and he still doesn't watch it.
Still does not watch it.
Is he a fan of Pokemon?
Yeah, he's like 21, dude.
Yeah, so he used to like Pokemon.
Yeah.
So he just a reluctant fan.
Probably knows about Pokemon, but probably likes Deadpool. So probably Deadpool will sell him more. Just saying.
But I'm serious, dude. Like, I had all reservations about this movie.
Oh no, me too.
Yeah, we all did.
When I heard about it, when I heard Ryan Reynolds' voice,
I'm like, what is this garbage?
Yeah, I really thought that too. And then
I'm like, how does Ryan Reynolds owe Nintendo a favor? like that's exactly what I was thinking. But then I seen the trailer and I'm like, yes. Yeah,
it's funny though too. I saw the same thing too. I thought this movie was gonna be garbage, and then of course I see the trailer and I was totally sold by it.
Yeah,
and that's amazing to think that one trailer totally sells you in the movie. So,
all right, week after John Wick Chapter 3.
Love the first two. You haven't seen the first? Oh my goodness, you're.
I've seen the first 10 minutes of the first one.
You're horrible.
And I shut that garbage right off.
No, tell me why.
You do not kill beagle puppies. Not in my presence.
That's the reason why you hate it.
Turn that shit off there.
That's the reason why you hate it, huh?
Nah, dude, that got the feels, man. Not cool.
That's the whole point of the whole series, though.
Kind of, yeah. Comes back because of the fact they killed his dog.
I mean, you gotta respect that.
But it was a beagle. Puppy.
I know.
It was little Bauer.
Yeah.
Little Bauer, man.
You don't kill,
you don't kill Bauer.
You don't kill, like,
Jack Bauer doesn't die!
Oh my goodness. You don't kill dogs, man. Any type of dog. You just don't do it.
You don't do it. May 24th. Alright, we got interesting choices here. Aladdin, first of all.
I can show you the world.
Exactly.
I still need to see the trailer, man. I'm still kind of skeptical.
I thought you were about to say I still need to see the first one.
No, I've seen the first one.
Also, Brightburn.
That looks actually interesting.
I don't know what that is.
It looks like Superman, but evil.
The dark Superman movie.
Yeah.
Kind of take
it looks like it's
is it DC?
No,
it's a completely different.
It's in James Gunn's producing it or something?
James Gunn's producing it, and his brother writing it, or something like that.
Yeah, but it's like this.
Is his brother Billy Gunn?
No,
no,
Bart Gunn.
Oh man,
no man, it's cool. We showed a trailer where it's this two parents and all that. Like, of course they can't have a kid, and then of course spaceship crashes. A boy comes out.
And DC's not trying to sue him?
No.
You're surprised, right? Yeah, and like he raised his kids their own, but instead of like being like, oh yeah, he's different and all that, but then you see him, he's a little bit more than just different. He's evil.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of like this monster and all that. So yeah, but it's like Superman. So it's cool.
Also, that week, Minecraft the movie.
Minecraft?
The movie. The movie.
Who's making it?
They don't give me much except for the fact that Steve Carell's in it.
He's probably obviously playing Steve.
Yeah. That's Steve. That's his thing. And then it says production status in development.
I don't know if that makes it.
Yeah, I don't know if that makes it either.
I don't know. Then May 31st, Godzilla King of Monsters and Rocket Man.
Rocket Man? What's Rocket Man?
Rocket
Elton
Man.
John.
Elton John biopic.
Ah.
And it's, what's his
Elfert.
name playing?
Yeah, the guy who...
Kingsman.
Yeah.
Kingsman.
Ansel Elfert.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
I thought it was Edgerton or something like that.
Taron Egerton.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm more looking forward to Godzilla, just because I love the Godzilla.
Dude, I'll be honest with you, man. I'll go watch the Elton John one because, dude, when he does the Elton John song in Sing, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. That dude can sing, and
Oh,
no pun intended.
he can't sing, though, because he did the...
He does the Elton John song in the movie Sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said, dude, it's awesome.
That's probably why he got casted.
Probably, but, dude, yeah, I'm game to see that.
All right, June 7th. The Secret Life of Pets 2 and X-Men Dark Phoenix.
Dude, I will not watch Dark Phoenix. I've heard nothing but negative stuff during the development.
I think, honestly, like, they're phoning it in, like, feel like Fox Studios anyway, because they know they're getting bought out. Even Kevin Feige said, like, in like once the deal's done in 6 months, they're going to be...
developing for X-Men movies,
developing X-Men movies and Fantastic Four movies. So... in 6 months prior to this, that's why I feel that they're going to phone it in.
But why phone it in when you had an amazing movie like Logan?
I don't know.
And that's what you're coming.
I'm just saying though, like I feel like if Dark Phoenix is kind of
and then they have the X or New Mutants movie coming still.
Yeah, which I don't know what the.
I don't know. I'm not excited about it because
movie.
I know that we're in the not so distant future. We're gonna have Wolverine in the same universe as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So I'm not really like...
I'll be honest, man. Yeah, I'm not excited too because I feel like it's. I mean, let's be honest. But by after these movies are done, it's over. Like for that whole. I mean, the only thing I would love to see is Michael Fassbender still Big P, Magneto in the new X-Men movie.
Who did I see somebody say that should be Wolverine?
Tom Hardy?
No, it was it wasn't Ryan Gosling. It was somebody like that.
Ryan Gosling?
No, it wasn't Ryan Gosling, but it was someone like that.
Like Pretty Boy?
Yeah, it was like a pretty boy. Oh, it was Zac Efron.
Yeah. No.
Why?
No.
Honestly?
Why?
Honestly, dude?
Why not? Have you not seen him in Baywatch and you see how ripped he gets?
Yeah, but I mean, Wolverine like is short, stocky type of guy.
Dude, you're
describing Zac Efron.
Zac Efron.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't really know Zac Efron. I thought he's just a pretty boy. That's what I think in my mind.
Yeah, but okay, if you've never seen a Hugh Jackman Wolverine movie and all you've ever seen him in is like Les Miserables, whatever,
Greatest
Showman,
Showman,
would you say, yeah, that's Wolverine?
That's true. He is kind of like he does do a lot of musicals and all that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've seen someone say Zac Efron, and at first I was like, Zac Efron, and then I was like thinking about it, and I did see the Baywatch movie you're talking about, and I'm like, actually, you know what? Put a little facial hair on that dude, and you might have a Wolverine.
Well, I heard he's actually playing Ted Bundy in the new. Like so.
Let's see that. If that translates, I'm thinking
maybe.
I mean, I don't know his acting chops.
He can act.
It's not like Wolverine has to be this amazing. He just has to be like kind of dick. To be honest
kind
with
of
you.
smoke a cigar.
Yeah. Let's
right.
do another pause, Chris. Check
right.
our comments here. I see we're up to 70. So
nice.
Says Bradley says yes. I love the look of this Hellboy.
Agreed.
That's all I'm getting right now. Alright. Just those two. Alright. And then, where was that? Okay. June 14th. Men in Black International and Shaft.
You know what?
Who's playing the new Shaft?
I don't know. Hold on.
Well, we haven't seen a trailer or anything for Shaft, right?
No, but all three of them are in it.
They're actually in it?
Oh my god.
They're actually in it, though.
Dude, you just sold me on it.
But
Richard Roundtree, Samuel Jackson, and
they actually play roles in it?
Yeah, you didn't.
I saw the picture.
I didn't know it was a movie.
I didn't know if it was just like them being, you know what I'm saying?
No, that was actually a picture from the movie.
Dude, I'm there day one then. Dude, Richard Roundtree and do Samuel Jackson. Yeah, dude, day one.
I love that.
I love Shaft.
I'll be honest, man. I really like that first movie with him. With Sam Jackson.
Dude, I love that movie.
Do you remember who the bad guy was?
Yeah, it's what was it? Peoples Hernandez, right? Was
no.
It no, by now like
no, that was the character's name.
That was the character's name.
No, but no, the actor is
Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright, who's in Westworld.
Yep, but also that's not the bad guy.
Oh yeah, Christian Bale.
Yes.
Yeah, he's in it too. He played the rich boy.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Like I loved Chef. What was 2001?
I think it was 2000 or 2001.
Dude, the old ones are amazing.
I'll be honest,
Richard Roundtree. Love those movies.
That's before Christian Bale got big too.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, then he did Equilibrium, like right after that.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think he got big was Batman. Honestly, when I think about it.
No,
he did one. There was something he was in. I remember from Equilibrium before Batman.
But I did American Psycho, but
that was the big movie I remember.
But I mean, it wasn't like it was this huge movie where like you got a lot of. You know, it's still an indie movie, so
yeah.
But I would say Vince Vaughn got popular from like Swingers, and that's an indie movie.
That's true.
Well, you got Richard Roundtree, Samuel L. Jackson, and then the new guy's name is Jesse T. Usher, John Shaft Jr.
Oh my God, he's playing his son.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So actually, Sam Jackson's going to play his father in that.
Yeah.
And so is Richard Roundtree the grandfather?
The senior.
Dude, freaking! Oh man, dude, you just sold me on that movie. That's awesome.
Who's directing it?
Tim Story.
Okay, I think he directed. I want to say he directed Fantastic Four, the original one.
Yeah, he did. Fantastic Four.
I'm not sure if that's good.
Think Like a Man, Barbershop, Taxi.
Barbershop is good.
I
can see. Okay, if you did Barbershop, I can see pulling off.
Ride Along, Think Like a Man 2.
Ride Along.
Yeah.
With Sam Jackson?
No, with what's it called?
Kevin Hart. Right?
Kevin Hart and Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that movie.
Yeah.
Actually, Barbershop's a good movie.
Wait, what's the one? Maybe it wasn't Sam Jackson.
What?
What's the movie with? I thought it was Ride Along with Bruce Willis.
You're thinking of? I know who you're talking about.
The one with
Kevin Smith directed.
Yes.
It was Sean William Scott.
Yes.
I forgot what.
Are you sure?
It's not Ride Along.
He was part of it. It was him and one other character.
Bruce Willis and
It wasn't
Tracy Morgan.
Yeah.
Dude, Tracy Morgan. That's what I was thinking of. Yes. Cop Out.
Cop Out.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was like, no, hell no. All right. This is an interesting week. June 21st. Child's Play. The new Chucky.
I need to see a trailer.
Yeah.
Takes place in the Oakland Coliseum.
The Grudge remake.
Need to see a trailer.
So 2 remakes.
Yep. And Pixar's Toy Story 4.
If I had to pick one of those, I'm going to Toy Story 4.
Definitely Toy Story 4. I'll be honest, man. It's kind of. I feel it's too
smart week for all those films. Well, I don't know about The Grudge and Chucky because that's 2 horror movies in the same week.
Well, here's the thing, though.
But if it was one horror movie, very smart week to do a horror movie.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have your kid movie and then your horror movie.
I guess you can remake The Grudge because it's been 13 years since the last one came out, right?
Something like that.
14 years, maybe.
As long as it's something scary, except for.
Well, that's what the original was. I mean, the Japanese version. So.
I know, but like the whole Sarah Michelle Gellar one, the whole thing.
I've never even seen that one, to be honest. The Ring was good though.
Each time you hear like, some shit's gonna go down.
Not gonna lie, I'm just seeing that Ryan Shiflett's been playing Strange Brigade without me, so you suck, Ryan Shiflett.
All right, July 3rd, Annabelle 3.
Nope.
Why isn't that? Oh wait, I know why that's not Men in Black.
What?
Because it's not Will Smith.
Men in Black International.
Yeah, but I was like, why is that not July 4th weekend? Because that's Big Willie style weekend.
Men in Black International looks really good.
Yeah, it looks like Thor Ragnarok too.
Which is so good.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
All right.
Let me see who's it directed. Okay, it's not directed by James.
And that you said that's Far From Home that weekend.
July 5th, Spider-Man: Far From Home. Pause on a note. Aquaman, James Wan.
Wait a minute, dude. Oh, why is Marvel doing that to me? I don't know if I'm able to go watch that on opening night.
What?
On July 4th?
July 5th.
Yeah, but the opening night will be July 4th then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, you have to watch it July 5th then.
Because I'm going to go watch the fireworks and stuff.
Yeah.
Fireworks are overrated, man.
4th of July?
They're overrated.
Do I need to show you my fireworks video again?
Hey, you know what?
Why didn't that make it on Slightly Off Topic?
Hey, dude.
I don't know, actually.
Stranger Things coming out that same week, too.
Holy shit!
So, to me, I passed on the fireworks and watched
So we're getting a Netflix series on a Thursday.
That is weird. But you know why?
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm gonna go watch the first show. You guys better take Friday morning off for Spider-Man because I'm going first show on Friday morning on the 5th.
That works for me.
I mean, I'm always off on Fridays.
Okay.
That works for me.
Yeah, we're going early show.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then July 19th, The Lion King. Definitely gonna go see it.
I will be there.
Definitely.
Well.
Yeah, definitely. July 26th, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Is that
Quentin Tarantino?
A sequel to Once Upon a Time in Mexico?
No.
Quentin Tarantino movie.
Quentin Tarantino movie starring Margot Robbie, Kurt Russell, Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Al Pacino, Dakota Fanning, Timothy Olyphant.
Why do I feel like he takes the same actors and then just adds a couple new ones?
James Marsden.
Is that Mark Scorsese? Dude. Mark Scorsese does the same thing.
Ooh, and our boy from Speed Racer, Emil Hirsch.
Where's he been?
I have no idea.
He did The Girl Next Door or whatever, and then he did Speed Racer. Dude, speaking of which, you have standard def Speed Racer though, right? Yeah, I can't watch that. That hurt my eyes.
No, he did Alpha Dog. Remember?
Alpha Dog, great movie.
Great movie. Remember?
Showed off the acting chops on Justin Timberlake.
Yes, it did.
All those kids actually, but just that guy was a scumbag.
He thought that the Love Guru showed off the acting chops of Justin Timberlake.
I never watched that movie. You probably did though.
I did watch Love Guru.
Wow, you're terrible.
August 2nd, Dora the Explorer.
Live action?
I think so.
Yeah, not watching it.
In post-production, so yeah, it's a live action.
Yeah, still not watching it.
Not watching it.
I just had to know.
Hold on. Stars,
I don't care who it stars. I'm not watching
really?
it.
Benicio del Toro and Michael Pena?
Michael Pena.
As Dora's father?
It's gonna be dude, honestly, it's gonna be like Spy Kids. Let me guess, Robert Rodriguez is directing it, like Spy Kids.
Actually, I don't know. Who's directing?
You forgot he directed that, didn't you?
No, I remember.
James Bobbin.
And Aqua Girl and Lava Boy.
Oh God, Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah.
Did I say it wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, my
bad. Also that weekend as well, Hobbs and Shaw. That's the spinoff of the Fast and Furious franchise.
That what's his name got all mad about?
Yeah, Tyrese got all mad and cried in front of the camera like a little bitch.
Why didn't he go fight The Rock in the Octagon?
He won't even last.
That's true.
Also, as well, supposedly coming out the weekend is the New Mutants. Supposedly, I doubt it's happening, but supposedly.
Really? 2 X-Men movies in the course of a month, 2 months?
They're trying to get those movies out of there, man. They're trying to
I mean, it makes sense for Disney.
But this New Mutants should have came out. Was scheduled to release.
Yeah, it got April. They both got pushed.
Yeah, both got pushed. But New Mutants was supposed to come out April of last year, and then it got pushed to August.
So real quick, you guys didn't mention anything about John Jones. Just saying, you guys both didn't mention anything about John Jones.
I mean, it was a good fight.
Supposedly he was also has steroid use too again.
Oh God!
Really? That's what I heard.
Really?
I swear to God, yeah.
Did it come out? I didn't hear. ESPN hasn't on my phone yet.
No, I think it's supposedly there's a controversy in the fight saying that supposedly one of the things wouldn't, but it still had a fight or whatever. So supposedly, I don't know.
Allegedly,
I just know.
Either way, that dude is the greatest fighter of all time.
Yeah,
no,
I don't know about the greatest fighter of all time. I don't know about the greatest fighter of all time.
Greatest fighter of all time.
I would say the women's match before that was more impressive.
Oh yeah, I agree, man. What's her name?
Cyborg
versus Mendez, or
well, it was. I think it was Mendez versus Cyborg.
Yeah, Mendez knocked her out in the first round.
Yeah.
Speaking of women fighting, why does John Cena have to butt his stupid face in on everything good in wrestling?
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, now he has to dude, he has to go all on Becky Lynch's shit now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he was tagging with her. Why? Why does John Cena have to touch and ruin everything in the WWE?
Because he's like the Hogan of this generation.
That's worse.
No, because
Hogan stayed out of the mid card.
Oh, no, not. I mean, Hogan, anything that was popular, oh, hey, brother, I'm gonna,
Terrible, dude.
Just saying.
August 9th, Artemis Fowl. That's the Disney movie. That's also Disney movie. It's freaking 3 or 4 Disney movies right back to back. Trailer looked interesting. We'll see. Scary stories to tell in the dark. That looks interesting.
Is that a kid's scary movie? Kind of like the Clock in the Wall?
It's in post-production. A group of kids face their fears in order to save their town.
Sounds like it could be. PG-13?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. I corrected. It was Chris Cyborg versus Amanda Nunes. Sorry, man. Yes, I got your name wrong and all that. But yeah, she knocked her out in the first round, man. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And she's the one I think who beat Ronda Rousey for the title. Yeah. So she's been dominating for the last. The funny thing about
she beat.
You talking about Cyborg?
Holly Holmes, but didn't she beat Ronda Rousey also?
Holly Holmes. Yes, she also did when Ronda tried to come back.
Yeah.
And then she got her ass beat again. Yeah.
So it's funny though, like how people don't give credit to her a lot because she's been dominating the last 2 years.
Yeah.
She can be dominating, but she'll never be the man.
Well, I mean, she never had the popularity of Ronda Rousey because even Ronda Rousey.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I think Becky Lynch is more popular than Ronda Rousey right now.
Probably you're right.
Dude, I think Becky Lynch right now is like to wrestling fans. She's like Stone Cold right now.
Well, she needs to do more stuff. Like in the next month.
Dude, I'll be. She is the hottest thing in wrestling right now. And I'm talking about any wrestling, independence. Like even though I love Ciampa, she's the hottest thing in wrestling right now.
Well, it's funny. The ratings are always higher on SmackDown than they are on Raw.
Yeah, it's because of her.
I know. Well, her and
No, it's her. Dude, it is straight up her.
Yeah, she's gotten that popular. I think. So,
anyway, August 16th, The Angry Birds Movie 2.
Nope.
The first one sucked.
The first one sucked, yeah.
Nope, not watching it. Don't care.
August 23rd, Angel Has Fallen.
I don't know what that is.
What's that about?
Is that Olympus Has Fallen? Oh, man!
Are you serious?
Oh, man!
Yep. Angel Has Fallen. The Secret Service agent Mike Banning is framed for attempted assassination of the president and must evade his own agency and the FBI as he tries to uncover the real threat.
I heard the second one sucked though.
I liked it.
London Has Fallen?
Yeah, I liked it.
The first one was pretty good. I like the first one.
The problem with the second one is they do a lot of the same stuff as the first one.
Yeah.
So it's like Home Alone 2 problem.
Yeah. It's basically, instead of taking place at home, it takes place in
London.
Yeah.
So Home Alone 2.
Yeah, it's basically Olympus Has Fallen, lost in London.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I hate that though. That's why I don't like Home Alone 2 because you literally take the Home Alone 1 and put it in New York, and that's what you did.
Well, I hope they don't do it with Spider-Man.
Oh, God, dude, I don't think they will though.
But okay, so I was trying to do a little bit more research on Spider-Man here, and sorry, Chris, I know we want to finish our list, but so it seems like Kobe Smolder and Samuel L. Jackson are like main cast. Like that's weird.
Yeah.
Like, what is this plot gonna be?
Well,
why is S.H.I.E.L.D. watching Spider-Man and his friends so much?
So I read a little bit of the trailer.
Mysterio, probably.
Yeah,
but I heard Mysterio is actually supposed to be helping S.H.I.E.L.D.
Well, here's the thing though. Like, I heard from the trailer, they haven't shown yet. They showed on the Brazilian Comic-Con. Yeah. Supposedly, I guess, he's on a field trip in Europe,
and they're fighting the elementals.
Yes,
that's
so
what the
Hydro Man and all this other stuff.
Yeah, it's like four elements, each character. It's like the elementals, and I guess S.H.I.E.L.D's supposed to be trying to recruit Mysterio to help fight them.
Yes, and
that's I'm guessing he turns on him.
Yeah, probably.
I have a feeling because knowing Mysterio and what a character he is. This is all projections. He's making this
So it's not actually the elementals?
I don't think so.
Oh man, you know how many fans are going to be mad because the whole
I think, and I have also a feeling that they haven't revealed it, but I bet Chameleon is playing the Nick Fury. You know what I'm saying? The Chameleon.
Yeah. Well, then who would be Maria Hill?
I don't know. I'm not sure who will play that.
It's gonna be Mystique.
Well, I mean, it could, it could be an image or whatever. It could be some more image or whatever. But I just have a feeling they're trying to play a Spider-Man.
Is Tony gonna be in it again?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so because I think he dies.
Ooh, spoiler alert!
Well, they said too. Supposedly they said because I think that's why Sam Jackson or Nick Fury's in this movie more because they said they want to use another Marvel character from the MCU instead of Tony Stark.
Okay.
So he's going to be a main character throughout the movie. But I think he's not Nick Fury. That's my guess. I could be wrong, though.
All right. We're going to go back to some comments here. All right. Pitch 2, says Leah. Yes, please. Sarah says production companies for Minecraft equals Vertigo Entertainment and Warner Brothers. And she also says Scott Eastwood would be a good Wolverine.
Who's Scott Eastwood?
Clint Eastwood's son, of course.
What's he in?
Have you seen
The Muffin Man?
The Mule?
No, he wasn't in the Mule.
Okay.
You guys don't watch Fast and Furious movies, so
I've seen everyone but 8.
He was in 8.
That's the only one he was in?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's the only one.
That is hilarious.
And then Leah says, "Ew, too scary." I'm assuming that's part of the Chucky movie. And then Leah also says, "Toy Story for our 10-year anniversary?" Question mark? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably yes.
Sarah says, "I can't even with Dora. No, thank you." Leah says, "Because he needs recognition." Well, I don't know what that means. He's trying to stay relevant. I don't know what that means. Sarah, I'll watch that movie. Angel Has Fallen every day. Blah, 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 blah. Where is everyone at catching up with Marvel before Avengers coming out? I've not started. I'm actually starting this week.
Well, watching from the first
We
movie.
are at Winter Soldier.
Nice.
So, you've seen all the...
So, I have recently watched Iron Man through Thor 2. So, if you'd like to ask me how I feel about any of those movies up to then, I will gladly answer.
So, where's Thor 2 rank on that list for you, buddy?
So, Thor 2 is the second worst out of all those.
So, Incredible Hulk is the worst.
Incredible Hulk by far is the worst movie out of those.
Okay.
Wow.
By far.
I'll switch it around.
I'll definitely switch around.
I'm not going to switch it around because I love all the Thor and Loki stuff in that movie.
I give you that.
And that stuff is so awesome. Now, if you took all the Jane Foster and Kat Denning, I forget her, Mercy.
Yeah, Marcy. Yeah,
she's freaking awful. And dude, she's the worst character in the MCU. I wish she got stabbed 1,000 times. Dude, I'm not even joking, dude. She is so bad. Oh my god.
You know the worst
character.
part about it, they made her part bigger in that movie.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, dude. If really the only person I want to see disappear from Thanos' snap and Sace disappeared is her. I wish he took her up on that damn mountain and threw her off instead of Gamora.
Supposedly, I think she's not because I think isn't in that book or whatever with like the Dr. Selvig or whatever. I think aren't they like working together?
Yeah.
Or Jane Foster or whatever.
Yeah, Jane Foster and Dr.
What
Selvig.
And Marcy too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so she doesn't get snapped.
What book?
There's like this book over there that's supposedly like a prequel to Endgame.
Dude, she's horrible. Horrible. Dude, I don't know. Honestly, I can't stand Zooey Deschanel, and she would be an upgrade. But okay, so the worst movie is Incredible Hulk, and I'll be honest with you, the reason why is it's really unnecessary. Like I would have rather seen. I would have rather seen the backstory of the gamma radiation part in him becoming the Hulk than him on the run for 6 years. Or after 6 years later.
You know what, though? Like, that's why I kind of disagree with you, because I saw that fight with the Hulk and the soldiers was pretty badass.
You talking about the one in front of the college?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool fight scene, but I'm watching a 20 movie long story. That part 2 means nothing to that story.
True.
The most part that means something is what I get during the opening credit scene is the only part I actually needed from that movie.
Yeah.
And in seeing that Dr. Bruce Banner was working on trying to recreate the super soldier serum and got exposed to gamma radiation and didn't die. That I want to see that part of the movie.
Yeah. Which is what Edward wanted in the movie.
Yeah, and they reduced it down to the titles. Yeah, to the title credits. And the rest of the movie, to me, is so insignificant. I don't see Liv Tyler anymore. The General, I think, is a Skrull. So I don't even think that's...
Thunderbolt Ross?
Yeah, I think he's a Skrull. So
it's possible because they can...
You know what? That makes my theory even more. Everybody in the damn raft is a Skrull. Because he took them to the raft to freaking make them Skrulls. And that's going to be my Civil War theory. When he said we gave clues in Civil War, that's the clue. Everybody on the damn raft in Civil War is a Skrull.
Interesting.
But you know then that plays back into Incredible Hulk then. So then that actually gives significance to that movie, which makes it better.
The only significance is that character was in it, but it could have been.
But you know what's funny though? He's the most significant character in the movie because I thought William Hurt played great.
Yeah.
At Thunderbolt Ross. That's why I feel he's still a recurring character now because he's the only character in that movie that actually had some like who did really well, who actually meant something,
Iron Man 3 definitely a Christmas movie, by the way.
Yep, definitely.
And definitely not as bad as people think, right?
No, it's good. It's really good.
That's what I think.
But here's my problem: is at the end of the movie, what's the dude's name?
Yes. Say what I had a problem with. Yeah. Mandarin or
well, he says he's the Mandarin.
No,
the dude with the tattoos. Who's that? The Aldrich Killian.
Yeah, Killian. Yeah.
Who is he?
The Mandarin.
Is he the Mandarin?
No, he's not. He says he's a Mandarin.
So we got two people saying they're the Mandarin in this movie, and neither one's the Mandarin.
Well, you were saying what I thought you were going to say.
No, what? I was going to ask you again. What was your plot hole that you didn't like?
Okay, he doesn't need a chest piece anymore.
Correct.
So where are we getting to a point where now, like, how is he operating his suits?
It's the nanotech.
They didn't explain that until Infinity War.
Yeah.
No! He put the injections in his arms. He was. Do you not remember earlier in the movie?
I remember the injections.
And then he would go like this, and then they would. They would.
I figured he would scrap that technology, but like even before he got that piece taken out, yeah, he was using that and whatnot. But after he got taken out,
I think you're supposed to assume that he fixed the extremis serum, the extremis thing, because Gwyneth Paltrow didn't die. He said he fixed her, but he also fixed himself as well. But I think he fixed it by putting the extremis in him as well.
I think so too.
I think you could kind of assume that because he knew the solution. He left the solution on the card to her for the extremis.
But it's like.
I get what you're saying. It would take literally 15 seconds on screen to say it.
Just be like, hey, yeah, well, this is how power the suit now.
Why does he have the chest piece back then? That was my question.
Well, they said that in Infinity War too. Remember, she's like, "Why you have this back again?"
Yeah,
and he's saying, "Well, it's kind of like
protection,
from things." Because here's the thing: that when you look back at it, so Iron Man 3 happened before Age of Ultron, right?
Correct.
So, like, I felt like he was kind of like already. He had post-traumatic stress from the first Avengers movie.
Yeah, he started getting anxiety attacks.
Attacks. So, like, after Iron Man 3 is over, he's like, okay, I think I'm done being Iron Man. I want to just be Tony Stark.
Well, in the movie, I'll be honest with you, my biggest gripe about that movie is that he's not Iron Man in that movie. Like, no, ever. He's like, and like, I that's like something that kind of bothers me too, because he's not really a trained fighter, and he's like going into like this compound down in like, I mean, yeah, he made like little gadgets and gizmos that he was throwing around, but I'm like, I don't know, like I still feel like Tony Stark, while he's awesome as Tony Stark, he does need the suit to fight.
Well, yeah. I get it, but in the same time, even though if you have a suit, you have to be coordinated. You can't just be like shooting stuff and not have no coordination. If you don't,
oh, you know what though? They do show him fighting in the second one. They do show him boxing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's right. They do show that part.
No, he has to train.
He does train. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has to train to fight in order to be coordinated to do the suit. But I think
after watching the Avengers, the first one again though, that movie's excellent, by the way.
Yeah.
You do feel for Tony though, because he really takes the brunt of it at the end when he brings that missile up there and he's in space.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Like that's why Iron Man 3 is good, because of the post-traumatic stress that he had. He almost died crashing on Earth. You know, he almost died trying to save the planet. He actually thought he was going to die too. What's up?
Leah says, dude, he's a billionaire playboy. I'm sure he took a few kung fu classes.
But I mean, he almost.
I know kung fu.
He almost died in that. So, and then the third one in Iron Man 3, he had post-traumatic stress and got over it. By I think Age of Ultron, because they're that, like, remember like in the beginning of the movie, they're supposed to go after the Hydra and crush Hydra.
Yeah.
And they had that vision with them all being dead.
Yeah, from Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. And I think after that, he kind of was like obsessed with this, saying like, "Yeah, we need to do something about it, because I think this, the end, something bad's gonna happen." He had this premonition, and I think that's why throughout the movies he kept on still being, doing stuff, because he thought something bad's gonna happen, which it did. Infinity War.
Well, and that's the whole build up to Civil War and all that.
Yeah.
And why he felt.
Well, even I'll be honest, man. It's so. I know people. I mean, yeah, I'm a Marvel fanboy. But when you think about it, it's so amazing how they literally tell the story. Because even I remember Infinity Wars, like when the whole Thanos thing and all that, Doctor Strange tells him, like, he's like, tell me what his name is again, Thanos. And you can see in his eyes, he knew what was coming. Like, he had an idea what was coming. Like, he knew Thanos was going to come, and he's going to be like, this is the be-end all for them. And I think he realized, and even by the end of, like, when, Spider-Man dies on his arms, you can see he's a broken down guy.
Yeah.
It's a great story for Tony Stark, man. I don't know if there's too many movies, like, reoccurring movies. Like, I know they have James Bond, and they have Harry Potter, and they have all these movies, but tell me a better franchise that has a great ongoing story than Tony Stark,
Tony Stark's is definitely the best. Maybe Captain follows.
I think so.
Like out of them, but like I think Tony's story arc is best out of.
Captain is great. Captain's great too. Thor's actually has gotten a lot better too.
Yeah, I think Thor's has gotten better as well.
Because he's kind of broken down too character.
You know what the sad part is if the first two Thor, I like the first Thor movie a lot actually, but if the second Thor movie was better, if you could cut a lot of the London crap out of that movie, I feel that like that might be one of the more beloved characters, but because you really because like the way his father is in the second movie, where like you see Thor becoming more of the leader, and you see his dad kind of losing it because of the whole ether ether, and then especially when the mom gets killed, Rene Russo gets killed in there, and then like you could really his dad's like, no, we gotta go kill them all, and I'll basically until every Asgardian can't hold a blade until they're all dead, we're gonna take them out, and he's like, that's not what a king, that's not and Thor's basically says that's not how a king would rule, and stuff like that, and I just love that part. And then by the end the father realizes that Thor's right, and then Thor's like, yeah, but I don't want the throne, I can't lead sitting on the throne. So I just that's why I say I know I understand why you guys don't like the movie and you say it's one of the worst, but there's a lot of good Thor and Loki and Odin stuff in that movie going on.
Oh, Malekith was unfortunate didn't do a good job with the villain.
Terrible villain.
Well, it's terrible villain because they didn't show enough of him. They didn't give no real
Well, he kind of reminded me of Ronan the Accuser, to be honest with you.
Yeah, there's not enough of him, honestly.
And Ronan, honestly, it was so little. He was just basically a Thanos lackey.
Yeah, it was just. I felt like Malekith in that movie was so one-dimensional.
All right, so before we go more to movies, any more comments?
No.
Let's do some more movies.
All right. September 6th, It, Chapter 2.
Definitely going to watch it.
I'm intrigued.
Yep. I'm very intrigued. Well,
September 13th, Spies in Disguise. That's the animated movie with Tom Holland and Will Smith.
Definitely looks good.
Yeah, looks pretty good. September 20th. Weird.
What?
Downton Abbey.
Movie?
Yeah.
Is it like a finale for it?
I think so. I think it'll be more.
That's cool.
I've never seen it. Never seen the TV show. Don't even know that much about it. I know it's a British
Happy
show.
Hogan likes it.
I know he does. He got all emotional, right, watching the show.
October 4th, Joker.
Very intrigued.
Not intrigued at all.
Really? I think the fact that Joaquin Phoenix is playing the Joker, I'm intrigued.
Dude, okay. I'm just going to throw this out there. That would be like Marvel saying, oh, we're going to make a Loki movie and not have it be Tom Hiddleston and have it be completely separate.
I mean, it's stupid when you think about it. I agree, but...
It's silly, but, I mean...
I want to see what...
It would be interesting what they do. Made by the guy who directed The Hangover.
See, that doesn't really sell me right there.
I just don't know. I like... Honestly, this is the stuff DC does that makes me scratch my head.
But think about it like this: Aquaman is directed by James Wan, who directed Saw.
No. I'm not saying the director choice. I'm saying the choice of taking a bad guy, making a movie based on the bad guy, and then have it have nothing to do with your DCEU. Yeah. That's the stuff that makes me scratch my head, because Marvel's picked some weird directors. Yeah. Like the director from Thor Ragnarok. I mean, what he did was what Lies in the Shadow or whatever it's called, which is like a like a filmed like comedy about vampires. If
how about the Russo brothers? Did you only did Community?
Yeah.
Before they did any of these movies.
And then they put together one of the best political spy dramas I ever seen.
Yeah. I mean, think about it too. That you give them you give them a big franchise, Captain America, and then you give them the Avengers movie, their biggest franchise, and look at them now.
I know the next movie I'm about to watch in the franchise is probably one of the best, if not the best. Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah.
Winter Soldier is an excellent
Definitely.
movie.
I totally agree.
All right, October 11th, The Addams Family.
Real or cartoon?
Real.
Christina Ricci gonna be in it?
Let's see.
It's Wednesday Addams.
Actually, no, it's animated. I apologize.
Oh, animated?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chloe Grace Moretz, Charlize Theron, Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac as Gomez? Okay, I can see it.
Yep.
Animated? I'm in for animated.
Yeah.
I like Oscar Isaac. He's a good actor.
Alright, and then Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Like the Nickelodeon TV show?
Yep.
Yeah.
Making it a movie.
You know what though? Like, was Clock in the Walls good?
I don't think I saw it.
The Goosebumps?
The first one, yeah.
I heard that Goosebumps was good.
Yeah,
the first one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I don't know. It could be good. Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Could be.
Yeah,
it's coming in October, right?
Yeah. And also, same day as the Addams Family and Are You Afraid of the Dark? Zombieland 2.
With less Bill Murray?
No, Bill Murray's supposed to be in it.
How?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, spoiler alert, he got killed.
I don't know.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Bill Murray, but...
But can you really die when you're a zombie?
Well, that's true. Maybe it's a zombie Bill Murray.
I don't know.
He got shot in the chest, right?
Yeah.
November 1st.
I gotta admit, just to say, I love the first Zombieland. I just want to say that clearly. But anyway, go ahead.
Charlie's Angels.
I don't know.
Reload it?
No. It's like the brand new.
Brand new. Naomi Scott, Elizabeth Banks as Bosley, Kristen Stewart.
Elizabeth Banks as Bosley?
Bosley's a girl now?
Yeah. Directed by Elizabeth Banks.
But why?
I don't know.
Wasn't it? Who else is a guy? I thought there was a guy in it.
Sam Claflin. If you've seen...
So is he an angel?
No. It seems like it's... Wait, hold on. Hold on. What the... Okay. For some reason, they have Elizabeth Banks as Bosley, but actually, it's not.
Yeah.
She's actually an angel, and who plays Bosley is Patrick Stewart.
I'm okay with that.
I can see that. That's actually a pretty hilarious Bosley.
Yeah, and then you got Elizabeth Banks directing it.
Okay, I'm more back on game on that one.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay. Terminator also as well that day.
I'm done with Terminator.
I think...
Is it a reboot?
Yeah, I think so.
It actually takes place right after 2.
Right after Genesis?
Yeah.
Well,
no, 2.
Supposedly...
Judgment Day.
Linda Hamilton in it?
Yeah, Linda Hamilton.
Okay, I'm back in.
They're retconning the whole thing.
Yep. So they're saying Genesis didn't happen. They're saying...
Salvation didn't happen.
Salvation didn't happen. They're saying 3 Rise
James
of the
Cameron
Machines didn't happen. Okay, I'm good.
James Cameron's producing it, right?
Yep. James Cameron's
Why is he not directing it?
I don't know.
Because he's too busy doing the...
Who's directing it?
Tim Miller.
Who directed...
Deadpool.
Okay, I'm back in.
And
just like
Thor: The Dark World.
Oh. Thor: The Dark World.
I told you there's some good stuff that happened in that movie.
Well, if James Cameron's producing, that could be really good.
Could be.
We'll see.
I'm not totally mad at Dark World.
November 8th, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Nope.
Everybody's talking smack about that movie, man.
The poster was awful.
Yeah.
November 15th, Kingsman 3, or Kingsman prequel, whatever you want to call it. And Margie Claus.
Margie Claus?
Yeah, because the fact that Santa Claus went away or something.
Nope, not watching it.
And Miss... What's her face? Melissa McCarthy is taking over?
Nope, I'm good. Nope.
November 22nd, Frozen 2.
Yep.
Supposedly,
I will not let it go.
Supposedly, December 13th. I don't see this happening, but we'll see. Jumanji sequel.
The Rock movie?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm in.
We'll see.
The first one did great, actually.
Yeah, the first one did great. But I don't think.
My only issue with the first one is It's supposed to be a kids movie and a little too much adult content in it.
Yeah, but the first one wasn't really a kids movie. Do you think?
I don't think it was.
Jumanji? The first one?
I think it was a teenagers movie. More than
the first Jumanji was a kids movie.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that it had like spiders attacking the kids.
Yeah, but it's okay. The adult content I'm talking about from the second one.
Yeah, it's more raunchy stuff, right?
Yeah, like they have like raunchy sex humor, and like that's not in the original Jumanji.
No, it's not. But I mean,
you gotta go with like today's times and whatnot.
I think it's different, kind of like.
Yeah,
different approach.
I went into it because I watched it with Avery, and I'm like, ooh, I wouldn't have let Avery watch that if I had known.
But she probably didn't get it.
No, she probably didn't. But
trust me. Watching so many old movies that we used to watch as a kid.
Oh man, watching Home Improvement on Hulu, there's innuendos that I didn't get.
Yeah,
when I was a kid.
Exactly. I watched some old school '80s movies as a kid, and I'm like, wait a minute, I don't remember that. Like,
yeah,
now,
I'm talking about like sitcom on TV, and I didn't get the.
I'm just saying, though, that's a lot of kids. They won't get that.
All right, December 20th, Cats.
Like the Broadway musical.
Broadway musical.
No.
Nope.
What? I'm gonna say the cast. Idris Elba, Ian McKellen. This guy doesn't matter, but James Gordon, Judi Dench, Rebel Wilson, Taylor Swift, Jennifer Hudson.
I'm still not going on watching it.
Who's directing it? That's a question.
Tom Hooper.
And what is he directed?
Hanging with Mr. Hooper.
Les Mis.
Les Miserables?
Yep.
Could
Chicago.
Be good. Could be good. I mean, if you like musicals.
The Danish girl. If
you like musicals, it could be good.
Also, Battle Angel is an anime. I don't know if we brought that up earlier. I just seen it come through here.
I don't know. But December 20th, Star Wars as well. It's Cats.
Well, I'm definitely going to have to watch Star Wars just to see how I finish this.
I would be more happy if it was done by
Rian Johnson,
but
I gotta admit though, it's one of the most polarizing movies like of all time, probably. Last Jedi.
So, what's pretty funny is I'm the resident DC hater at my work. So I go in there. One of the kids is like, I say kid because he's like 15 years younger than me. But he goes, so I've seen Aquaman over the break, and dude, I know you're not gonna agree with me, but it's actually really good. And I'm like, why do people say that to me? I'm like, I didn't even see the movie. I don't know. I have no opinion on it. And he goes, well, I just know you don't like DC movies. And I'm like, who said I like DC movies? I don't like Zack Snyder movies. Let's get that straight. And then for some reason, everybody loves Solo there. And I'm like, we watch different movies, guys. And then I'm like, next you guys are going to tell me Avatar is a good movie. And they're like, you didn't like Avatar? And I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. I can't even.
Avatar's okay.
It is. That's what I said. I said, graphically,
it's a technological achievement.
Amazing looking.
Yes.
I will not take it away from it, but it is hollow.
Very hollow.
It's Pocahontas.
Yeah, in space.
With Dances with Wolves.
Yeah, in space. That's it.
In space.
That's all it is. I mean, if you look at the story arc, that's what it is. That's why, I feel like it's so,
But then, those movies do well, though. Those movies
I know, which is terrible.
Is it terrible? We got movies like freaking Mad Max Fury Road, which was amazing.
Oh, it's hilarious. How is it that Ryan Raymond hates that movie, but yet we all love? I love it. You love it.
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
Dude,
it's amazing.
It's a great movie.
Is it in the Chris King Video Library?
It is actually
the real video library.
Yeah,
that is a great movie.
I'll have to check it out.
That one, I would say, even the fact that they're just driving, the action in it and the cinematography. I guess you could say cinematography in it and the special effects in it were just so good that sometimes you can't even figure out what's real and what's not.
Well, a lot of it they did their own. It felt like it's a lot of own stunts too.
Yeah.
Which is great though.
Which was one point, in one of the trucks, they had a guy lean on a big ass pole.
Yeah.
From one side to the other.
Yeah.
I was like, what the frick is that?
Well, I mean, it's funny. I feel like they topped off a Road Warrior, which to me, for this time, was one of those movies when it comes to stunts, could never be topped. Because they had a lot of crazy car stunts.
Yeah.
But, are we done with the list?
We're done with the list, and then we're 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so before we move on to our next topic, I just want to say, over the break, I knocked 2 movies off of my bucket list that predate me come from a time when Pete was a little younger.
Yeah.
I watched It's a Wonderful Life, and I watched 12 Angry Men. It's a Wonderful Life was in the 40s, I believe 47?
45.
45. And 12 Angry Men was from 1957. I normally do not like older movies. I cannot stand the acting in them. I don't really care for the cinematography. I just don't really like older movies.
Okay.
It's a Wonderful Life. Really enjoyed it. I would kind of compare it to a Christmassy and very Forrest Gump light-esque movie.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is because you see the man's life through certain periods in time where you see like through the war, through the Depression. Okay. So you see different periods in American history, just like in Forrest Gump.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it has a Christmas theme towards the end. I would say Iron Man 3 is more of a Christmas movie than this movie, but that's besides the point.
It's one of the greatest Christmas movies of all time.
No, it Jingle All the Way is, but this is still no. It was a very good movie. The fact that I was entertained and watched it all the way through.
I was actually surprised, to be honest. I thought you were gonna be bored by it, but you actually really enjoyed it.
I actually enjoyed it, and I watched it.
And great acting by Jimmy Stewart, by the way.
Very good acting. Now, 12 Angry Men, that is on a whole nother level. That movie is one of my favorite movies now. Probably.
Well, that's crazy.
That movie is amazing. The whole movie, it's about an hour and a half long. All the movie except for 3 minutes takes place in one room. Same 12 actors.
Yeah.
It is awesome because you don't ever find out anyone's name except for 2 people at the end. All you ever learn is about 9 or 10 of their professions. That's it. Yeah. You just know them as juror 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep.
And so you learn about their background, and in the same time you're learning about their background, you kind of learning about their personality, and they're all talking about a murder case. And what I love about it is everything's in the movie is pretty vague, so it really makes it timeless.
Yeah.
So like the director and the writer did such an amazing job putting it together that it still can hold for everything they're talking about in 1957. You can watch it today and it still holds.
I agree.
It's it's truly amazing.
Yeah, it's great too because the whole point of this plot was like there's this kid who's on trial for killing his father, and pretty much everybody.
He's an 18-year-old kid.
18-year-old kid. He killed his father.
Little kid too.
Yeah.
Like a little scrawny kid.
Yeah.
18-year-old kid killed his father. He was like 5'7". His dad was like 6'4", something like that.
And I guess his father was abusive to him, or whatever.
Yeah, so his whole life his father
there's motive.
Very, very poor, lived in like a slum area.
Right.
And there's a motive, I guess. They had a motive. Oh, that's why he did it, right? So, like, pretty much all the jurors are, there's a knife right here. That's the weapon he killed him with. All the evidence was pretty much pointing to him. So, pretty much all, they all, like... Everybody's like, okay, like, put your whatever in. Everybody's pretty much decided that, he's guilty. Except for one juror. And that one juror pretty much is like, well, you know what? This kid's been through so much. I don't think we should just kind of, let's, like, talk about it.
Yeah, it's before. Like we owe him, like, an hour of our time.
Yeah, exactly.
Before we put him to the
Everybody's
to the
like,
chair.
why? He's guilty. The evidence right there. Like, I love it, too, because one of the guys is like, hey, I got no,
beef with you.
Not beef with you. I got nothing against, into this. Like, the main guy, the one who holds out till the very end. He's like, I got nothing, about this kid. I don't dislike it, but I think he's guilty. The evidence is right there. Everything points to this kid. So it's like, and then he goes, what's there to talk about? And he's like, well, I think this kid's been through much. And so, he just keeps on giving, evidence, little by little by little.
Yeah, they start going over each piece of evidence. And he's like, and he's kind of just starts out with, he's like, oh, they're talking about the knife. That's not the first piece of evidence that they go over, but they're talking about the knife he killed him with, and like, oh, the prosecutor said that this knife it's like 1 in 10,000.
Yeah,
like,
you can't find his knife.
And he's like, oh well, the funny thing is like he's like, oh, I went for a walk last night. And he's like, I went to this pawn shop in the neighborhood. Yeah. And he pulls out the same exact knife and he puts it on the table.
Well, actually, before he does it, I love it too because he just sticks a knife right there.
Yeah, and it's a switchblade, so we all know switchblades are illegal.
Yeah. No, I love it too because he looks at the design. See, you can't find this knife anyway, and he pulls out the same knife and sticks it right next to that one. It looks exactly the same. He's like, where'd you find that? We went to this pawn shop right in that neighborhood, and there it was.
Yeah, and he had hundreds of them.
Yeah, he had hundreds of them.
So, but he just like keeps picking apart. And he's like, well, I don't think the defense like really cared to like save the kid. Like, and then they just start going like through the loopholes, and eventually like turns most of the turns all the jurors, and it's dude, I'm telling you, it's an amazing movie. It's so well acted and so well done.
Very well acted, and I love like how each juror is different from each other, different personalities, and I feel there's some who are actually like genuine people, and others who kind of were very, but hard people to break. Okay. And by the end of even the hardest or the most like, I don't know, because like the last guy, honestly,
stubborn. Okay.
Very stubborn, yeah.
Okay.
But it's because of his personal reasons. You find out the reason why he was like that.
I remember seeing this movie in screenwriting class.
I was about to say, if you took any film classes, they probably.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Doing this, The Graduate, and then some other things as well. I remember watching, but I don't retain it now because the fact I was watching when I was like younger, and I was like, didn't really care about being in school watching this.
And you know what, dude? The worst part about that is like probably when you have to watch it and you're being forced to watch it, you're probably not going to enjoy it as much. It's like almost like when you're reading a book in school. Yeah. Like when they're like, oh, you have to read this book, and then like you
get like
you read it
on it, and you're like,
and then it's like you got to read through it, you got to write a report on it, and it just makes it less interesting. Because I remember like I never really cared for the books I read in school. Then I read like Call of the Wild like on
Great
my
book.
own.
Yeah.
Great book. And like if I was forced to read that, I probably would have hated it.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, guys, we are at 2:20. Probably our longest show ever. Oh god, and we haven't even talked about Bird Box yet. So anyways, our homework assignment was to talk about Bird Box. Pete hasn't watched it yet. So if you've seen it, it's now taken the internet by storm with the memes. Donatello and the latest one I've seen was John Cena in front of the Bird Box lady doing that. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, well, what's your thoughts?
You're taking over this one.
All right. Bird Box. Saw this the night came out before it hit. Like everyone was like, "Oh my god, everyone needs to watch this movie." Okay, Bird Box is a movie that should have been what The Happening should have been. Sorry, but if everyone remembers M. Night Shyamalan's The Happening and how people
movie was terrible
and how people were killing themselves and whatnot, it reminded me a lot of this movie. Alright. I love the acting. Take it back. I love the acting by Sandra Bullock. I'll say that. And even the guy that she was with.
Her boyfriend was an awesome actor.
Yeah.
I love that character.
He's also in
John Malkovich did a really good job. I honestly I had no problem with any of the acting. I even thought the one guy that came in later on, I thought he was awesome.
I thought he was awesome, but like the big girl, the one who plays
Olympia.
Yeah.
But I feel like that she had to be that way.
I guess
because she was soft. That's why they were trying to say that she was kind of soft.
Yeah. So let me ask you something, guys. So is this Netflix big hit movie? The first?
Yes.
Because let's be honest,
I think just because of the phenomenon of it, it's not because it's good.
It's because it took the internet by storm.
But
that's what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why.
And everyone's like, I have to watch this movie. It's if you've seen. I'm trying to think of a movie that wasn't that. I mean, I wouldn't even say Avatar. The fact that it was such a technological achievement to where everyone
people had to watch it.
Everyone was like, "You have to watch this movie."
Well, the fact that it's a 3D thing. That's what people.
What sold me on it was the Avatar was IMAX 3D.
Yeah.
And actually seeing it in IMAX 3D, I was like, "Holy freaking shit!"
Exactly.
And then when seeing Bird Box, but after thinking about it, I'm like, for Avatar, I was like, okay, it's just pretty much high tech Pocahontas. But Bird Box wise, I'm thinking in my head, this is just a better version of The Happening to me. Because you never know what's actually after them. And that's, to me, is terrifying.
You see, you're right about that, because I think it's pretty much, when you look at a horror movie, it's based on your imagination. Yeah. I think, I want to say John Carpenter or somebody said something like that. It's like, hey, never reveal a monster unless you do such a great job, like with a monster, it's totally terrifying. Like he does, designing the monster is totally terrifying because like it's all based on the imagination of the viewer. That's why a lot of times when I look at certain horror movies why they're so creepy, it's because certain horror movies do a good job. Kind of like I think The Ring is one of them. Like they do a good job. Like you see the girl and all that, but a lot of it's kind of building up to that.
Yeah.
Same with the first Halloween movie. It's like building up to Michael Myers and.
I think my biggest problem with Bird Box, now actually I forgot to mention this earlier, was so the virus or whatever you get can also come over TV. So while the TVs were still on for everybody, why didn't it get everybody then?
Nobody was watching TV. Who was watching TV?
Everybody on the news when they've seen it.
Well,
why wouldn't it have just grabbed them all then?
I mean...
Because it got the one guy when he was looking at the security cams.
Yeah, because the monster was actually looking out for that.
But it could have totally just grabbed everybody. Like when it was originally shown on CNN and all those places.
It could have, but there's those things in the fact it didn't.
I don't know. It's very, to me, like, hiding in a house and covering the windows keeps you away from it is, I don't know. I just, like, I
mean, between that and the fact of, like, what grabbed me the most... To be honest with you, is the fact when they all got in the car and tried to go to the grocery store, and then like they don't know where they're driving. They don't know really what's in front of them.
That was a cool scene.
Like, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you're surrounded by something.
Yeah.
That like just trying to get in. I thought that was terrifying, and the fact to even get into the grocery store and whatnot, and then actually what happening at the grocery store, I'm like. Well, should I spoil it?
With the guy?
Yeah, with the guy getting killed and whatnot. I was like, that's pretty interesting to me.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
it's
I enjoyed the movie.
I would definitely watch it still because it's a phenomenon. It's definitely enjoyable. It kept me tense through the whole movie. They did a very good job portraying Sandra Bullock. You know what though? I don't really think it's hard because she's not very motherly in the movie, and
oh no, she calls her kids boy and girl.
Yeah. And she never gives them names, but like, I'll be honest with you though. Like, did you ever get a feeling of her being motherly in any movie she's ever been in?
The Blind Side.
Even that, I really never feel that.
I felt it.
A little.
I felt it.
So you're saying she's cold-hearted?
Oh yeah, she's absolutely cold-hearted, especially in this movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. she is. Yeah.
She's like, if you take off your blindfold, you will not make it.
Oh, dude, the way she talks to that little girl, and the one scene where she was like walked off on her own.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It's like, this is why I can't trust you. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
No, dude, I'm talking acting wise, movie's phenomenal. I thought the story was a little shaky.
Yeah, but it definitely is a Netflix big hit when it comes to TV show. I mean, movies. I'm sorry.
I think so, just because of the buzz it generated.
Yeah, it generated a lot of buzz.
Yeah.
And more so than
well, even my mom watched it, which is like, and I didn't even tell her about it. Like, and that's like
a lot of people watch it. Like I think 40 million or something.
But that just shows you like, because like my mom's not like one to keep up on like entertainment stuff like that. So the fact that she actually went out and watched it, like she must have heard enough about it that
like actually to be honest with you, me and my dad watched it like when I watched it first, and then like a week later, like this past Friday, my mom was like, you know what? I want to watch that Bird Box movie, and then she watched it.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy how much buzz that's.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I mean, it's hard for us to gauge buzz because I mean we get excited by
a poster coming out.
Yeah, exactly. So we're the worst people when it comes to what's generating buzz. Now, if we pull somebody from the outside that normally doesn't hear about any of this stuff, and they're getting excited about this movie, that's crazy. That's a crazy amount of buzz.
Well, like I said, I think this is great for Netflix because now they're going to do way more projects when it comes to movies. They're going to probably put a lot more money when it comes to this and all because they know that this is a success for them. I can see other movies down the line to be just as good, if not better.
Yeah.
So
this does not need a sequel, by the way. My opinion.
Oh, someone asked if it needs a sequel?
No, I'm just saying because Sarah said at one point that this movie needs a sequel. I'm like, no, it doesn't. Okay, going through here.
I'm just seeing here because I don't think we've seen any of these. They're not remaking Shazam. That's actually based off of the DC character. It's not the genie.
No, it's not Kazam. It's Shazam. Mad Max is amazing. 12 Angry Men is one of the best movies ever made.
Who said that?
That's Sarah, and then Leah also said 12 Angry Men was a fantastic movie.
Dude, I'll be honest with you, man. I've been wanting to watch it. You can ask Pete. I've been for years. I've been saying like that was a movie.
Ever since we did Seen It, and that was like years ago.
Yeah, because there's a scene in the Seen It game, the board game.
Yeah.
That I was like, damn, that looks like a good movie. So I was just like, I really wanted to I really wanted to see the whole movie.
Yeah.
And I've always hear about it on the AFI top 100 movies and stuff like that. But dude, it exceeded my expectations, which were pretty damn high.
I knew it would. Honestly, because like I said, I saw it. It was a great movie too.
All right, and then Leah says, "I love how they brought out the point about the lawyer. Probably got stuck with the case. That's why he wasn't trying."
Yeah.
And then Sarah says, "I like the Stevie Wonder sequel meme. That was pretty funny."
yes. For the Bird Box.
Yeah, Bird Box. And then Sarah also says it was a great mindfuck movie. And then she also said Blindside was more of the caring aunt role that Sandra Bullock played.
I agree. That's what I was saying. I didn't really feel it was motherly. I agree with the caring aunt. Sounds better.
And then Leah says Sandra Bullock is like Robert Downey Jr. Do people never age? I wonder what kind of cocktail they're drinking.
I'll agree with that too. Dude, how old is she? In her 50s?
She must be.
And she does not look it.
How old is Sandra Bullock?
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
52.
Sandra Bullock is 54.
Oh, I was close.
Wow, that's crazy.
She is aged.
Yeah, but it's still...
I'll say since Speed.
Yeah, of course.
That's 30 years. I mean, come on, man.
Well, Speed came out, what, 93? Close to.
91.
What year did the movie Speed come out?
Speed came out in 93 or 94.
I found several movies for you to... Speed was released June 10th, 1994.
Oh, wow.
Told you.
Good job. But, alright, so... We got the little news for you guys. Little plans.
Little
news. So, all of this is still to be determined on date-wise.
Yeah.
But we will promise you, at some point within the calendar year of 2019, we are going to have...
Merch.
And when we say merch, how about this, guys? Tell us what kind of merch you would like us to have. What kind of merch are you willing to purchase from these three studly men? Let us know. That we're thinking shirts, coffee mugs, stuff like that. But if there's something that you guys want in particular,
should we make like a?
Let us know.
Like a dude shirt, and then a guy shirt.
A chick shirt.
A chick shirt. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
I think so. I think it would be pretty cool.
And we will also, for our shirt designs, we will put up a few different designs, and we will let you guys pick out the winner.
That's
okay.
So that way we can have a little bit of a little fun with the merch.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, we are going to. Also starting Fridays. I will be uploading the shows on YouTube. So if you missed the show, and if you can't find it on Facebook, we'll be on YouTube as well. I'll be uploading it there. I'm trying to get in contact with our audio people, but hopefully they get their act together. I don't know.
Yes. Hopefully our BS Radio Network channels for our iTunes podcast and our Google Play podcast, we get those back on track so that way you guys can listen to it on your car when you're exercising, on your walks, on your bike, doing whatever you're doing. You can have your earpieces in. You can be listening to us all the time.
Yep.
We know that's all your dreams, so that's what dreams are made of, and we make dreams come true.
Yes, absolutely.
We are also launching a Patreon page.
Yeah.
Yes. So come on, man. What if you not familiar with a Patreon page is? I know Chris probably has the most experience with them, so I will let him take over.
All right, so pretty much we'll be launching a Patreon page. You can look it up at patreon.com. We don't have it set up yet, but it's pretty much you guys will be giving us like a little bit of money so that we can put it more into the show or put it more into like things you want us to do, like as far as like gameplay wise, as far as like movie premieres wise, because all this stuff that we do costs money.
It does.
So if we want to get better equipment, we eventually want to get a studio and whatnot, but like just little things right now, just like $5 here and there. We'll actually have tiers out.
And we will have different rewards for these tiers.
Yeah.
Again, if you guys want to give us ideas for what you want of these rewards, if you guys want us to, besides shout outs, because we'll shout out for you guys anyways.
Yeah. But if we do like a pre-show or like a post-show, or even the fact of us just hanging out on the couch just talking to each other, which means I'll probably have to drive over here. But I'll do that.
We can do a Skype call. We can do a Facebook group text session. We can do something for you guys. We'll figure some out. But again, suggestions would be the best thing.
Or actually, you know what? We could actually have a Skype conversation with a fan.
Yeah,
that sounds good.
Yeah.
So again, if you guys have any suggestions, what you want to see, the main thing is I'll be honest with you. We want to get a better quality camera for you guys. We want to get we want to buy a soundboard. We want to get lapel mics for all of us. We want to be able to then put our audio track so we have the best audio quality we possibly can for you guys into a podcast format. So these are all stuff we would like to work for. Again, it all costs money. We don't get anything free. We pay for all the movies we go see. We pay for all the video games we play. So all the reviews that we're doing for you guys and all the stuff that we bring out and all our content, we spend countless hours a week doing for you guys. So so we're it's kind of a way to kick back to us to say thank you, but also we're putting it back in here. We're not putting it into our bank accounts.
No, not at all.
Anything that you guys give to us, we are putting in. We'd be putting back into merch. We'd be putting back into equipment. Making the show higher production quality for you guys.
Definitely.
Doing more for you guys. So again. We need to thank you guys for hitting 1,500 followers. We didn't even do that.
Yeah, no, we didn't do that.
Yeah,
Thank you guys so much.
Our goal for the end of the year was to hit 1,000 followers.
Yep.
We crushed it.
Yeah, we did.
We got to over 1,500 followers. We're at 1,400 and something likes.
Yep.
I talked to Pete a little bit over the break. I didn't get a chance to talk to Chris too much, but I want to double that goal this year. I want 3,000.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
So we're ready most of the way there.
Yeah.
So we're going to be trying to hit 3,000 this year. That's going to be our goal for our follower count. We are definitely going to try to put more love into our YouTube channel.
Well, we got to put more love to YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, hopefully. So that's like our next
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say for the foreseeable future, Twitter's going to be on the back burner. So we will still post like our podcasts and stuff on there. We would like to get our YouTube channel.
Well,
definitely.
YouTube is going to be like kind of like where I'll be focusing a little bit more on.
Okay.
Because probably Friday nights, I'll be doing like a gaming session.
Okay.
Because I'll be playing through all of my scary games.
I
have quite a bit.
That'll be great.
So I'll be streaming that and being scared as shit while playing it. So you guys can watch me on that. I don't know what I'm starting with first. I think I'm starting with Alien Isolation or probably Outlast first. Stupid choices, but either way, Friday nights, I'll post it before I go live and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, check us out on that. Movie reviews still coming every Friday. Escape Room this Friday. I'll go see it tomorrow.
Escape Room this Saturday.
Real Escape Room.
Real Escape Room Saturday. But yeah, I mean that's all I got. Thank you guys so much for following us, for liking us, for liking our videos, for liking the crazy things that we post.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. We're over 100 comments. Thank you guys for commenting tonight. You guys have actually all been really awesome tonight. We've gotten a lot of good comments, a lot of good questions.
Yeah.
What's most important to us during the show is we love questions.
Yeah.
So ask us anything during the show because we love to answer it. It helps with our topics, and that's why we're at 3 hours and 40 minutes. Or 2 hours and 40 minutes.
What's amazing?
3 hours?
You know what's amazing though when we think about it? We started this like what was it
6 months ago?
We started this 6 months ago, but I mean this page we started like 2 years or whatever. It's crazy how a year and a half.
It's been about a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's crazy though when we think about it because I remember in the beginning we were trying so hard to get people to like our page and all that, follow our page. And, you know, we got our friends to do it, and then we started getting a little more and all. It's crazy how this kind of has blown up in the last few weeks or months or so to how many people we have right now.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it goes to show to you guys, and thanks for your support. Because, like, we've been doing this, you know, on our own time. I mean, Chris has to drive at least an hour away to come here to do this, you know, and we post stuff every day. We try to post stuff every day, and like I said, it's you know, at our own time, because we're all
full-time workers,
yeah. But we appreciate your support. I'm glad we got this feedback. I'm glad that you guys enjoy what we're doing. And we got to definitely keep on. If you keep on supporting us, we'll definitely keep on doing it for as long as possible.
And I mean, we've been doing slightly off topic now for a year and a half. Me and Chris have been doing web, you know, podcasts and live videos for probably 5-6 years now.
But this has actually been, I don't know about how it was the other thing, but I think this is the most successful. Or
it's for sure. You know,
I can actually physically see the fact of like what our stuff is doing now compared to but Game Gravy.
Yeah, and Nintendo Fever.
And then I wasn't on Nintendo Fever, but like Game Gravy wise, like Game Gravy, I felt like I couldn't really see what was happening.
Yeah.
But like here, I can see the fact of like the audience members reacting to us, talking to us, commenting, and all that kind of stuff.
And I'll be honest, we started off doing a recorded podcast with even slightly off topic, and the live show that we do now, to me, is a million times better.
Yeah, definitely.
Than that. And you know, the cool thing about being live is if we fuck up, we fuck up. There's no editing it. So
and I don't know. I can't say how many times I fucked up.
Yeah. So, but the thing is like, it's all natural. It's all off the cusp. I'm not taking any uhs out of here.
It's not scripted too.
Yeah, it's completely unscripted.
None of this is scripted. The only thing, honestly, we do is we figure out what we're going to talk about. But everything's
ad-libbed.
Ad-libbed, seriously.
Mostly. Like, they didn't even know what we were talking about tonight.
No, I really didn't, actually.
So
I knew a couple things here and there, but
we just like to talk a lot.
We do. So, like, sometimes being off the cuffs is, you know, it's not easy, but hey, we get accomplished, so.
But again, if you guys have any suggestions as well of features that you'd like us to see us do, really, we want to hear from you guys of what you guys want from us.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because that we're again, we kind of do stuff off the cusp, so if there's something that you think we do better than, you know, or we do something that's really good that you'd like to see as like a mini show or something, just let us know. We can... We'll see what we can do and get it out there for you guys. But what else we got here, guys? A little NFL. You know what? We didn't even do our picks tonight.
You know what?
It's playoffs.
You know what? We'll do it live.
All right, I'm down.
We'll do it live.
We're doing picks live.
We didn't do it last week too. So
either way, I'm conceding that fact I lost.
Yeah, Chris already conceded. There's no way
it's between me and Ant right now.
Yep. I don't know. I'll have to get back with you guys next week on what the actual tally is. I think I'm a game ahead of Pete.
Okay. Wild card weekend.
I'll do the NFC games first.
Oh, whatever. Yeah.
I'm not picking them all first.
All right, fine.
All right. So, Colts versus the Texans.
You pick first.
Colts.
Where?
In Texas.
In Texas.
I'm gonna have to go Texans. Good defense. Captain Andrew Luck.
Captain Andrew Luck.
Okay.
No trust in Deshaun Watson. All right.
I'm going with the captain.
All right. All right. Next, Seahawks at the Cowboys.
Seahawks.
I'm going Seahawks as well.
I'm gonna go Seahawks too. Even though they say that, there's a ref who's refereeing that game who's terrible, and he's from Texas, so but we'll see.
Oh Jesus.
Seahawks.
All right. Chargers at the Baltimore Ravens.
Chargers.
Dude, you know what sucks is I like Lamar Jackson. I think he's a good quarterback, but dude, like, honestly, the Chargers have beat the odds all year on the road. I'm going Chargers. Dude, they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. They beat the Chiefs in Kansas City. Dude, they're gonna go into Baltimore and beat them.
Yeah.
I like Baltimore's defense.
I do too, man. But I'm just telling you that team's defied the odds all year on the road. They're the only team to me that they should be scared of is going into Foxborough.
Yeah.
That's the only game that I would be like, because I think they could even go back into Kansas City again and beat them.
Probably.
Yep.
I think the only team they should be scared of is facing New England.
Agree.
And I'm going the Bears in the last one.
The Bears versus
Eagles in Chicago.
Definitely go Bears.
Yeah.
Foles.
Dude, Foles is going to get hit once by Khalil Mack on the first play, and his ribs are going to be poking out of his chest.
I tell you what, man. If Foles beats the Bears...
Carson who?
If Foles beats the Bears...
Carson who? That's what it's going to be.
Oh my goodness!
Really, Carson who?
Well, NFL memes are being hilarious with all that stuff too. So like, if he beats the Bears, man, I'm telling you, Carson Wentz is out of
what if Foles gets to the Super Bowl? What if?
No. I don't even want to imagine that future.
Well, here's the thing, though.
I know, because you hate the Eagles and whatnot. But just let's think about this for a second.
I tell you what, dude.
Since Foles has starting, that team has been rejuvenized.
Oh, I know.
They have been playing.
My
very
question
well.
is why is Carson Wentz even the starting quarterback there?
Yeah,
I that is crazy to me.
Not anymore.
If he brings them to the Super Bowl, I don't think he will be.
Even if he loses, let's say they lose 12-10, because it's gonna be a defensive game. Let's say they lose 12-10. Okay, they were in the game in Chicago. You think how do you go back to to Wentz next year?
I don't know.
After Foles they were under 500 when he took the team, and he took them to the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm just saying though, if Foles ends up taking that team to the Super Bowl again, I guarantee they're making a statue of Foles in Philadelphia.
They already have a statue of Foles in Philadelphia.
Yeah, they do.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Dude, he won them their only Super Bowl.
So they actually have a statue of Foles in
Philadelphia. Instead of Donovan McNabb, they have a statue of him.
Hey, can you imagine this? You're Carson Wentz. You're going to your home stadium, and out front is a statue of your backup quarterback.
Well, maybe they'll make a bigger statue of Foles with a gold or whatever.
But like I don't even how could you?
There's no way. Here's the thing. There's no way if he ends up taking that team. At least even if they lose, if he takes that team to the Super Bowl again, there's no way, no how that Carson Wentz is a quarterback next.
I don't see how there's any way. Okay, here's the thing. Foles walks next year. You know where I think he's going?
Where?
If he walks?
Who, Giants?
No, Washington. How the hell are you going to let that man walk to the team in your division?
How old is he?
30?
Probably early 30s.
Yeah.
30, 31.
He only has like a few good years in him.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Drew Brees, who's like 58.
He got 41. Tom Brady.
Yeah,
how old is Nick Foles?
Nick Foles is 29 years old.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he has at least 8 good years, maybe.
Yeah. So anyways, Washington, we don't have a quarterback. Redskins.
Yeah, because Alex Smith might be done.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, Nick Foles is walking. Nick Foles is gonna walk his ass right on over to Washington Redskins and play your team twice a year.
I'm surprised you don't think the Giants would pick him up.
Why the hell they got Eli Manning?
Yeah. Why the hell wouldn't need another old quarterback for?
Okay, here you go, Pete. You want to say Eli's the problem? NFC East, 2 teams in the playoffs. What team scored the most points at NFC East?
I don't know. What team?
Giants. Giants had the most points scored out of any team in the NFC East.
Yeah, because one guy named Saquon Barkley. Saquon was the man, dude. You can't say he wasn't.
Eli still threw 21 touchdown passes.
Yeah, probably because he made his job a lot easier.
Picks, though?
I think he had 10 or 11.
Saquon made his life a lot easier, though.
Also got sacked the most times in his career.
Yeah, because he's too slow, dude.
Oh my god, dude!
Did Eli Manning get sacked this year?
Like 59.
Eli Manning has 47 sacks this season in the NFL.
He finished more than that.
That's up to date.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's still like 3 a game. 3 sacks a game.
I'm sorry. I personally think if you're looking for the future, you go with Nick Foles as your quarterback.
No, if you're gonna, I'll be honest. If I was gonna take any quarterback that I know shouldn't be on a roster next year, I'd take Nick Mullins.
Nick Mullins from
the
where?
49ers.
A backup?
Their backup quarterback. That dude, he balled out, man. For a guy who has no weapons over there, he balled out.
Who does he have?
And the funny thing, they gave Garoppolo.
Who does he have? Nobody.
I'm sure he has somebody.
He has the tight end, Greg Kittles or whatever his name is. Dude, you can't name me a wide receiver on that team.
And they paid Garoppolo tons of money over there.
Yeah,
so.
but you can't. I'm telling you, dude, you can't name me another player.
The only problem is, so if Nick Foles goes, somebody's gonna pay him big money.
Yeah, it's the Redskins.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, dude. He will go to the Redskins because he's gonna stick it twice in the Eagles' face.
So
a year.
Alex Smith is done.
Oh yeah.
No.
He will not play next season.
No.
He might play the year after, but no way that dude's coming back and playing next season.
Not with that injury.
No.
I personally think he might be retired.
So the only different game we have this week is the Colts and the Texans.
I think
that's the only game that matters.
I think that's one game where you're ahead of me. I think.
Well, that'll be 2. After the captain takes care of.
I mean, I would definitely pick the Colts too, but the problem is though, I feel like going into
Texas.
Yeah,
I don't trust the Texans coach.
No,
I don't think what's his name? Bill O'Rien.
Bill O'Rien
or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't trust him. I think even though Frank Wright is a younger coach, I think that he was the reason that the Eagles were successful as they were.
Well,
last year.
I mean, the Colts have been.
He was offensive coordinator.
Colts been
Eagles.
kind of on fire for the last
What's up?
Hold on.
Colts have been on fire for the last few weeks, man. They won 9 out of 10 or something like that.
All right. We went way off track with this comments. All right, hold on. Okay. So Sarah says I want a slightly off top of shirt. That means and men's boxers for bed. That's what she's saying.
Not women's panties.
Boy shorts. 2019 slightly off topic cruise. I want a T-shirt with a picture of 3 Stooges on the side and y'all on the other side replicating the photo. I would wear that shirt all the time.
Why the 3 Stooges?
Because
I guess it's
why not like the 3 Musketeers? Why not the 3 Amigos? Why not? Why not the 3 frogs from Ninja Turtles?
I don't know. I want a T-shirt contest each week. I'm telling you, I am obsessed with y'all shirts. It is becoming a problem.
3 ninjas strike back.
Yeah, why we were Stooges, man?
Foles might go to the Saints. She also says
what?
No, they got Terry Bridgewater. I don't think they're gonna. Teddy. Did I say that?
No, they said Terry.
I heard Terry.
That's what I heard.
We're all sick. It's okay. He could also go to Arizona. Carson Palmer retired, which
they just drafted Josh Rosen.
That's true.
That's true.
You know where he should go.
But dude,
hold up.
Dude, Drew Brees has like 5 years left in him.
Hold up. There's a team in Florida that definitely needs a quarterback. I'm talking about the Jaguars. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Bucks. I'm like, Mr. Light just said that Jameis Winston's their starting quarterback going forward. Which, by the way, I get his reasoning for doing that for draft wise, head coach search wise. That sucks. That's a bad statement because now you basically anybody that wants to come and interview in Tampa knows that that's their quarterback.
And
the reason he did it though was because he wants to keep it up in the air that they could take a quarterback in the draft, and that's the smart thing to do because I think that's exactly why the Giants said that they're sticking with Eli because if they are going to take a quarterback, they don't want 1 through 5 taking a quarterback or anybody jumping them to take a quarterback.
Was Jameis Winston really that bad this year for him to not?
No,
not terrible. No, not
the problem is he's not growing.
Yeah, he's not growing. But like you see, like a little bit growth. Because the fact when he came back from being sent out 2 games, and then when he came back, he was playing very well. He was playing very good.
Yeah.
But like he gets into the problem where like when things start happening real fast, he just makes mistakes.
Yeah.
He just makes costly mistakes at that.
And I'll be honest with you, at this point in his career, what he should just do is pull the ball down and run.
That's what he started doing.
That's a smarter decision to make. And if you have nothing, don't stay up. Slide.
Yeah.
Like honestly, take the sack. Like I hate to say it, but sometimes the best thing to do is just take the sack.
Well, I think he makes like dumb mistakes, and
Well, that's what it is. Is he'll make a dumb mistake because he's trying to do too much.
Yeah. Because I remember that game against the Panthers. I think he did pretty well. I want to say.
Yeah.
A couple of games he did really well.
Yeah, a couple games.
Well, Panthers are another story.
Yeah, Panthers is a different story. I mean,
I don't know what the problem was with them this year.
They lost their offensive coordinator. They lost their GM. They lost their defensive coordinator. You want me to keep going?
That was.
I mean, that's definitely.
That showed the problem.
I think that is Anthony's kid in the background that you hear. I don't know how you hear that, but
that's crazy. I'm surprised our audio can pick that up.
That's so weird too, because we sound so distant on like the podcast.
Yeah.
So that's really weird.
I just feel like a lot of times teams make knee-jerk reactions when it comes to stuff like this, and I feel like someone like Jameis Winston maybe should still give a chance because he's still a young quarterback.
Still young, and like you just need to give him like more than one weapon.
Well, I'm just saying though.
Deshaun wants out. Okay, get him out. He wants out. Just let him leave.
Get somebody else. Get another.
Deshaun Jackson wants out.
Yeah.
Why? Because Cotter got fired.
No, because the fact that Winston and him can't really bond. Can't connect, which is
weird because Winston overthrows people. Deshaun Jackson runs faster than anybody I've ever seen.
But he's still...
So, just overthrow him.
He still overthrows him.
How do you overthrow Deshaun Jackson?
I don't know. It happens.
That's crazy, because that's like the fastest dude in the world.
He's not that fast anymore.
No, he is.
No,
He'd still burn anybody.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, let's look at the Jaguars. Definitely they need a new quarterback.
Well, they're going to need new running backs, too.
What?
Because, didn't you hear?
Oh, because
they said they want to ship Fournette out.
Really? Why?
His attitude.
Him and Coughlin, for some reason, they got into it bad. And Coughlin suspended him the last game of the season.
How old is Fournette?
He's young, dude. He's his second year.
Yeah, second year.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna definitely pick him up. Hell, man, go put him in the
No,
Jets.
trade him.
Yeah, give him to the Jets.
Dude, why would you guys want him? Go get Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're right.
Dude, you guys should get Le'Veon Bell, and you guys should go get Antonio Brown.
Dude, can you imagine that, man? Holy crap! If Darnold can't do anything with those guys, then he maybe
should retire.
We'll pick up Fournette. I can see that.
Where did he go to college?
I don't know.
LSU.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Somebody pick him up.
Well, he's not going to go. I was thinking more of the Saints, but the Saints already set at running back.
And we need a running back.
I don't. There's a couple teams out there that need running backs. Redskins need a running back too.
Yeah.
I think Peyton Barber looked good at the end of the season for you guys.
He did.
I still think you need somebody else.
Yeah.
I think the Giants still need a backup running back, even though I mean, dude, don't get me wrong. I could watch Saquon out there all day long, but he needs somebody to spell him. He can't be the only one doing work.
Well, that's what you draft. You draft a
Peyton Barber, then it'll be like a Tiki Barber and Amir.
They didn't play together. Brandon Jacobs and Bradshaw played together.
No, that's right.
When Tiki played, Brandon Jacobs was there for the very end of Tiki's career.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what though? Like, I feel like
Tiki was amazing back in the day.
It was. You just need a good back. You just need to draft running back in the draft. You know what I'm saying? Somebody decent.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. So Leah says slightly off topic lanyards.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Yeah,
we can do some lanyards.
Yeah. And then Sarah says, I'm loving this double feature to make up for y'all not being on last week.
Basically, we're almost at 3 hour
Oh
mark.
my goodness.
We're like Lionel Richie, baby. We go all night long.
And I've been sick.
Yeah,
we're all sick.
The longest podcast is when we're all sick. Hilarious.
Oh, freaking I'm dying.
All right. Anything else about the NFL?
No, we're good. I think that's it, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
Well, let's just check. Yeah, back to breaking news. No more breaking news for this evening, but thank you guys for joining us for our longest and first episode of the new year.
2019.
We probably won't break this record again. I don't foresee it coming anytime soon.
Unless we're doing like a live show stream, like we're playing a game or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, be on the lookout for Chris's review this Friday of Escape Room, starring.
Actually, the chick who's in Daredevil, the reporter.
Deborah Ann Waller.
Yeah, Daryl. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's in the movie.
Yeah, she's in the movie.
Boom, there you go. And
also,
maybe we'll do a review of a real Escape Room this weekend.
Maybe.
That'd be good.
I also be playing a game on Friday night. So
I vote for Outlast because that is the scariest game of all time that I've ever played.
That'd be fun if you could play that.
It made me poop my pants. Not literally, but
I mean, I own both 1 and 2. Just never played them. But yeah, that's about it.
All right.
Anyways, guys, we will be back next week on January 9th. Wednesday, January 9th.
Yes.
For episode 32. I don't know what we have on the docket right now.
Nothing.
There'll probably be something crazy and great that comes up between now and then.
Sure, because everybody was going back to work now.
Yeah, we will be back with the slightly off top 6 as well.
Yep.
We had just enough stuff to talk about. That's that what we're looking forward to basically this year to talk about. Anything else you guys want to throw in there?
I don't think so, man.
All right, guys. I'm the real Ant-Man.
You tap.
King Black Cherry.
All right. See you guys next week.
See ya.
Peace.
Peace.